Trying to get this mic to come back on. Yeah, it's supposed to be a fan to keep the phone cool, but
Well, I believe
it's not doing me any good right
so
now.
long to get out of there. I don't know. And then there's way too many things that they're getting to the family now. And now I
Give me 1 second, guys. I want to get this mic set up. Hope I'm good.
look outside the box.
Big welcome to those of you guys tuning in. I don't even know if we're good here.
11. Now
Sorry for the wait, folks. I had some trouble getting going because my phone would not start. All right, we got to get this mic going. Bear with me, folks.
I'm in course. Yes, that's my lock. Just make that one room. Enjoy it.
Just trying to get this mic connected here.
Why? I don't know. But I know that others take something too. People that don't like it,
Big welcomes those of you guys tuning in. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Appreciate you guys tuning in here.
I actually saw it back.
Having some mic issues here and phone. Well, not mic issues. Mic. Well, yeah, that too. Some technical going, but also getting the phone to charge. So I got my girlfriend on the way though. She's gonna bring me a charger. Since the one that I currently have just stopped working out of nowhere.
Or 280, but didn't have two songs. Two songs. I had to work to do that. I had a body I don't even know. It's still down there. And now it's right past.
Getting this mic set up. I don't know why it's not working all of a sudden. It's not working.
Give it a second.
It's not on, so trying to fix this, but it's just not in my.
One of your neighbors.
Mic check 1 2. Still learning how to use this mic and everything. I think we're good to go now, though.
Because sometimes the answer is
Your Bruku there. I was listening to him. I was just hanging out because I had no choice.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't own this street.
Just want to make sure we're good here. I'm gonna go to the live here.
Do anything to park on our street.
Make sure we can see the chat, and we're good. Yeah, I had to have my my girlfriend's gonna bring me a charger because it's too short. I need it long so that way when I move around, I don't want it to just hang on this thing. Yeah. So no, you're good. I appreciate it too, but yeah, I just had to make sure the It's cool. I'm gonna get a good one this time. Dude. I got the cheap, Walmart brand charger, and it was just a waste of money.
Those are good right there, bro.
Yeah, no, I got one, but I can't use it right now because the cords are all janky, so I'm gonna have to leave it up plugged up to this just for now at least.
Hang mine like on this, because you're right, because they're heavy, so you have to find something to hang it on.
Yeah, this thing.
Can your handle go up a little bit?
This thing, like
yours. See how it look like this? I hang my cord on here, the battery. See how you have one?
Oh, yeah, but it'll just slide down. Yours has a little bend to it.
You can't go up a little bit with it?
Yeah, I can.
So then you just hang it in here and you charge it.
But it's not big as yours, though. It won't stay. Talking about this top part?
No. You hang it on this thing.
Oh, maybe so. Oh, yeah. I guess I
Can
could.
you go up with it?
Is it long enough?
Yeah.
It's probably long enough, huh?
Because look,
I think so, though.
Down, like yours is like this. So of course you can't hang it on. Just go up a little bit where it's on the camera. See? And hang it. That's what. Because if not, you're right. It's heavy.
Yeah, I have one similar to that one, but I guess I couldn't figure out a way to make it like hang from there. Hey, Sis Robin Ray, good to see you. Thanks for the $20 super chat. Just thank you for hanging in there and keeping Nancy's in the forefront through the rocks, through the cactus and the poop. You still show up, boots on the ground. Much love, Sis Robin Ray.
Before I left, you guys remember when I was?
I'm gonna we got to get over here. Of course, it started off with a prayer here, guys. I don't want to waste too much time here now because I'm already off to a super late start. So let's do what we normally do here and just walk over here.
Anonymous neighbor who was able to know close.
Be right back.
It's up close because
I hope I don't lose a connection though. And I'm worried about the phone keeping a good connection in the spot that I'm in. Sadie says, let's pray. Yes. Gotta pray. We gotta pray. Let's jump into a prayer right away here. Outside Nancy's here. I want to make sure we're clear though. Yeah, we're nice and clear. Cool. I just want to make not clear voice wise, just with the stream here. I didn't wanted to make sure we weren't lagging because I'm not quite looking at the camera right now. I'm not quite looking at the camera right now. Prayer for Nancy, guys. Chime in with me if you want to join for a prayer here. Or bow your words. Prayer for Nancy. Dear God, as we continue to fight for Nancy, I pray that you continue to watch over Nancy and all of us as we could. Heavenly Father, I want to always thank you. I just want to thank you for life. It's all up this morning to watch over each other, and just the fact that we're able to get up and go to work today and continue to support this case. Not just for Nancy, but for those who are going through something. Father, just know, I just want you to know that you're always in my prayers. Father, I just want to ask that you continue to watch over us as we figure out what's going on in this neighborhood, and most importantly, Father, help us get closer to solving this case. In dear Jesus' name, amen. Just a little prayer. Starting off with a prayer. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, we're good right now. We're actually locked in, so it should last. It should last until I get my my other cord too. So I think we're good as long as it's charging.
Oh, what does that shirt say?
My job name, Catalina. Yeah.
I didn't know that was the name of your job.
They saw my badge. Somebody threatened me, said they were going to call HR. And
for what badge?
When they saw my work badge, I took it off So I just kind of took. I don't really care, but people
but
were
that's
worried
probably a
about
good
my
idea,
safety,
though.
so I
I
took
think
it
that's
off.
probably a
But
good idea because then they try to use that against you.
yeah, they'll know where I work anyway. My job's aware of what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I've told my boss, my
Is that
HR, all kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's negative what we're doing out here, so why wouldn't I let my job know what I'm doing? Well, my man Criminal Network, shouts to him. He's out here with me here at Nancy's. He got me a little press badge too, so I thought that was cool. So we know we're rocking that. But anyways, guys, I did miss a couple calls. Wanted to apologize for some of the calls that you guys. I'm sure some of you guys wanted to get on the phone, and some of the calls I missed because we had to get out of here yesterday. But we got Criminal and I, so I'm not too concerned about our safety as much. You know, we got another guy here. Just makes me, and I'm sure him as well, feel much safer. So. Starting to think the bald guy that came by yesterday is a private investigator, PI. That's what they would call it. And I guess according to research, you can, because yesterday I said that a private investigator can't grab the mail. You know, I've seen him come out and get the mail, but I don't. I think from what I'm hearing, as long as they, power of attorney approves of that or whatever, they would be able to get your mail. And I'm sure they pretty much do what you want them to do for the most part. I mean, that's pretty much what they're there to do, is dig up information and I guess do things that you ask. But I almost want to say she has at least probably 10 or more private investigators. With $500,000, I think that might be, I mean, that's well over enough for many private investigators. Maybe she doesn't have that many. Maybe it's not necessary. Maybe she just hired some really, really good ones, which required more money. But the bald guy that comes by, I want to say he just might be a private investigator. And I could be wrong. Hold on, I think she's getting me a charger. Let me see if I can answer this call. Yeah, but let me see. Hold on. All right, we should be good now. Excuse me, guys. My girlfriend was calling. She's getting me a charger. Getting me a nice charger. So that I'm able to move around. Otherwise, I got to stay in one spot with my cord folded just for it to work. You know how it goes when your charger's not working anymore, right? But anyways, yeah, for the ball guy, I think he is. And who knows? I mean, he doesn't really have much reason to come here at all. As far as, I don't think he's cleaning up the place, but he did a good job for a little while making it look like he was here to do things like, I think, water the plants or whatever he was doing in the back. But I haven't seen him much, He doesn't come that often, so I assume he's not probably taking care of the house. Probably comes in and out to get things if necessary. Who knows? I'm thinking we may open up the phone lines here. I'm not too sure if we will today. We're off to a little late start, but it's okay because we haven't missed much at all. So Venue says, I think bald guy is property management. Maybe so. I think somebody did some research on the bald guy. Let me ask Criminal Network and see what he says. Hey, did anybody did anybody do research on the bald guy at all? Like as far as what he does, or
Harry Goss, he owns 2 businesses. He's a private investigator. I think he's.
Oh, so he is a private investigator. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think you did tell me that.
Tactical. I forgot what is Harry Goss.
What's the name again?
Harry Goss.
Harry Goss.
And you'll see one picture of him, and you're like, it doesn't look like him. Oh yeah, he got bald. He probably had a horse.
He did a good job for a little while making it look like he was just here to water the plants and.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
And then we see him stealing Lauren's thing. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah.
Lauren should press charges. I'm gonna ask her.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
I mean, that was her easel. We didn't see who took the
But
flyer.
if you notice, he doesn't come by frequent enough to water plants and whatnot, if that's what he was here to do.
Good point.
He doesn't come that much. I mean, I don't know much about plants, but you got to at least water them like 2 times a week or so, right?
Like, in other words.
I guess depending on what type of plants there are, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. So anyways, I wanted to listen to a little clip there that Monk's Intrigue brought to our attention. He was talking about the dispatch. He actually gave Juanita Ardame a shout out. If I said her name right, I don't know. I might have said it wrong, but he gave her a shout out because she was shouting him out, thanking him for that inverted video. I actually just recently inverted mine, so I'll be messing with it pretty soon to see what we can bring to light in the background. Just for peace of mind, I guess. Not that it'll enlighten the FBI at all. I think they already got all the information that they need. I just think that. I don't know. They may not. But I spoke to a lady named Angie a while ago. She said she did reach out to the FBI and said that they are aware of the car in the background. I don't know if that means that they're saying that there's a car in the background, but I mean, it's possible. Doug, how you doing, Doug? So Sheriff Nanos had a video. Well, not a video. He had a video that I needed to watch yesterday, but he had an interview with Cold, I believe, and I don't know how it just crossed over my head that I didn't get a chance to play that, and I don't even know if he said anything we wanted to hear. I'm assuming not. It was probably just a bunch of nothing. But other than that, he did have an interview, I think, as of yesterday, and it's been a while since Sheriff Nanos said anything at all. Janet, big welcomes, by the way, my foot. How you doing? Flicker Fade, what's up? How you doing? Big welcomes here. I know you guys like to see the road, so we'll go back over in a second by Criminal Network so you guys can see the road here. It's tough to kind of get that as a memorial site from where I'm standing at. Sarah says, hey, Juice, I seen your twin today. No way. That's funny. Flowers, big welcome. She says, hi, Juice, so happy to see you on here. Thank you for all you do. Much love, Flowers. Good to see you. Big welcomes, by the way. Tucson, good evening. Sweet Georgia P, welcome back. Good to see you in chat. Sweet Georgia Pizza says, okay, friends, it's Luke, Tommy, and plus Gangsta Sheriff, White Tesla, Goffer. There you have it. I don't know about that one, Sweet Georgia. I don't know. Possible though. I mean, it sounds real good. I don't know about the White Tesla part though. So I want to play this video here. We'll play it just real quick here. I think it's like 3 minutes. I don't know if we'll listen to the whole thing. It's really not that long. But I actually haven't got a chance to listen to the video based on what Sheriff Nanos had said yesterday. I don't know what he said. I don't even know what questions they were asking. I think I caught like a couple seconds of it, but I didn't even bother watching it or listening to it, just because I knew it was probably something we didn't want to hear. He just never knows when to be quiet. Let's hear what he has to say. I want to hear a little bit of what he's talking about here. See if I can find the video here. I think he had a recent interview. I don't know if that was recent though. Maybe they were showing something. I think it was just yesterday.
It's not just this case. A number of our cases come to us where it requires a lot of work from other people. It's not just a detective who goes out there, talks to somebody, and we can make an arrest. This is a very sensitive case, but what really makes it prolonged is we do rely on labs for the digital part of this case, which is very critical. Labs for our DNA, which is also very critical. But when you're looking at those labs and the work they do, you have a science there, and science has rules that it has to go by. Even though it's not DNA, they'll tell you isn't an exact science. It's 99% plus. So it's pretty close, but you still have to follow rules. They have protocols because you don't want to jeopardize not just the integrity of this case, but the integrity of DNA as a supplement to law enforcement work. And to be honest, take it to the other side, the criminal justice process. We have rules we have to go by too. Constitution, laws, things of that nature, rules of the court, those all guide us. And so if I were to say there's a positive to this, it is that people are working, doing their best to stay.
Wow.
Did anybody see the recent interview with the sheriff?
This is Duty Don.
Sheriff
Duty
Nanos,
Ron, I mean.
this clown. Anybody? Bueller? It was about 14 hours ago. Let me know by a show of hands if any of you guys saw this interview. He basically talks in circles for 13 minutes. Right? He talked in circles for 13 minutes. And Princess Mitch is from Arizona. Her and Rob, her wonderful partner, wonderful husband, they live in Arizona. And this guy talked in circles for 13 minutes. I thought that I was going to hear something good. And when Sergeant Cross texted me today, he's like, hey, Ron, I actually asked him first if there was any updates, and he texted me back, and he was like, hey, Ron, I think Nanos gave an interview, and he basically talked in circles. I was like, shocker. I was like, hold your ears.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
That came right to mind immediately.
And Ron
He
with all
blabbed
that
about
crap.
nothing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Becky says word salad. Regina, I saw it. Ridiculous. You would think that the sheriff of County knows that he's on the shit list of his members, the residents, all political figures in Pima County. He's
Duty Ron.
They're looking to remove him. They're looking to actually have him arrested. The Attorney General's office has the case and is investigating him. They're investigating him as we speak. So there's an investigation within the investigation for Nancy Guthrie. There's an investigation ongoing by the Arizona Attorney General's office against this guy. I don't know what they're doing or how serious they're taking it. But did anybody see the recent interview with the sheriff?
Yeah, so he might get arrested at the end of all of this. Dude, I'm telling you. I mean, he's really messed some stuff up, man. He really has messed some stuff up. To the bone, bro. It's just crazy to see somebody literally single-handedly pretty much get away with
and if you hear the
interfering with a very serious.
He calls it white noise. The truth. He calls white noise what he calls white noise. But you know what he says? He'll even throw it in all of our faces that if you don't like it, you're gonna have to vote in 3 years.
That's crazy.
You feel me? He even knows it. Get the fuck out of here, Nana. You're a fraud. You're a thief. You don't care about yourself, you piece of shit.
Man.
Oh, you're lying. My bad. I know.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
You know me, I can work.
There's ants like crazy down there.
Is there?
Not right here, but down there. I'm trying to get them all off the tripod, man.
Shit?
They're all over the dang thing. I'm gonna have to spray some ant spray. I think she just brought my charger. Thank God. Oh my God! Thank you so much. Somebody crying. Uh-oh, this nope, it's not. I thought it was the bald guy. Yeah. Yeah, thank God. My personal Uber. Hold on, guys. We got to get this bad boy plugged up. I think we got a call. I'm gonna guess that it is Joy. Let me answer this. You know we gotta answer Joy.
To accept, press
Let me guess.
1.
It's gonna be
To send a
something about
voicemail,
Tommaso and.
I'm just saying.
Annie.
People aren't gonna let go of that, even if they're not involved. Is that your calling?
Hey, Joy.
Nice.
Hey, what's up? Did they clean that mess up? Because I was listening to some news this morning. They said they was going to go clean it up. That girl called JLR and said she wanted somebody to go out there and help clean it up. And then next thing I know, there's something to do with the sheriff's going to send somebody to clean it up. Did they clean that dog shit up and those ants?
No, they didn't clean it up, Joy. They don't care. They don't even care. They do not care at all.
Oh, that's sad. The devil's coming in. They're trying to chase you away. God bless you. Don't let them chase you guys away.
No, right. No.
Those are evil people.
Evil. Very well
I agree.
said.
Yeah, we'll stand our ground.
They're coming from the devil's den.
That's too funny.
And
yeah, that's true though. Something ain't right. That's for sure.
So are they still going to have somebody come out there and clean it up? I mean, one of the callers or the chatters?
Not that I'm aware of. I think several people might have called the health department yesterday. We'll see if they evaluate it all.
Us touching it is probably not anything. Like I'm not talking about the poop or rock. People are saying paint the rock.
Tell Alex quit talking so much. I can't hear you.
Let them come clean.
He was trying to tell us something.
My bad.
No. She's messing with you.
I missed it. Say it again, Joy.
I said, quit talking so much. I can't hear you.
Keep it real. Keep it real, though, Joy.
But you did a good job telling those haters off. Tell them mind your own fucking business. How does JRL make money? Well, if you was a good YouTuber and good as he was, you'd know where he gets his money.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I was looking at that stupid court somebody had on today, and I seen a comment. Where does JLR get his money? I couldn't answer because it's only for members only.
Yeah.
But you stupid motherfucker, if you know, if you've been watching YouTube,
hey, Joy, be nice.
You know everybody should. Okay, you know where JLR gets his money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't donate because I'm on a fixed income. I'm an old bag from Joshua Tree.
Hey, we all are. We all are.
Okay, you and Alex take care and hope some more people come out there.
Hey,
that's for them. I heard they brought ants and put out there. They must have dug up a mound of ants and put them out there.
No, they just come out in the summer a lot. You know, they're everywhere.
Well, what about the rats?
Oh, God, don't remind me.
Any of them did you see any of those rats with Tommy's name on it, Tomato Head and Annie?
No, not at all. No, not at all. Hey, well, Joy, thanks so much for calling, man. I appreciate you reaching out.
Okay, young man.
Shouts Joy. I mean, she's something else. Something else, man. Always got me laughing, man. Shouts Joy.
You guys hear Joy? I was like, keep it real though. Keep it real though.
Man.
Keep it real. I love it. That's the thing I like about us. When I got wife, you know, it's more special than anybody else. Just you talking so loud, I can't even hear you. My bad.
Yeah,
We
Joyce.
were separated for a minute, and I forgot you. And I was all into here. I was into the call. I was into the call and shit.
Joy's something else, man. Joy don't play, man.
Yeah, we love Joy.
Joy.
Remember that? Oh man.
You shouldn't even know that song. That was like when I was hell.
Nah, that song was it. They were still bumping that song when
you're right. They're still
when I was coming up. Yeah.
It's like they got all the Bobby Browns.
Plus they got the old
every little step of your day I take.
Yeah, they got a little.
It still is a good song.
It's an old, you know, an oldie station. My God,
Oh,
I don't know how I couldn't remember to say that, but yeah.
You couldn't remember the word oldies?
No.
It's a bird off. Is that what eats those?
Sheriff Nanos.
All right, I want to play a little bit of Monk and Cheek today because Monk had a really good point in reference to the blood too. I mean, it was great. Man, I thought Ted was coming out here. Way out in Chicago? Man, he's been everywhere. Joy to the world, Sarah says.
Those are pigeon, I would already call the sheriff. For anybody who thinks I'm crazy, there's an ordinance. There's no pigeons allowed in the Catalina foothills. There's too much mess, shit everywhere, the customer.
So I bet that PI knows exactly who we are. Our names, everything.
Our
of course.
He knows who the fuck we are. For sure. Good point.
Yeah, I mean they got a lot of information. You know.
Well, definitely.
Then they got that fast access to like information and stuff,
right.
You know. So I mean they can figure it out really quick for the most part.
Family tree now and do all that sleuthing.
Yeah.
Do reverse phone number checks.
And then they got most of them have like a police background. They got that police experience, so they could definitely dig up something.
I was like almost half asleep in the car. Yeah.
And they got good sources, chat. So I mean they definitely can dig it up pretty quick, whatever it is. So I mean I honestly feel like that, you know, Savannah may have dug up some stuff with her PIs, you know, and I would like to know what they're saying as far as like who they think it is. I mean, they have to have some type of answer. There's no doubt in my mind that they have an answer of some sort. You know, it might not be 100% correct, but I mean, I think that
he's been on since
they know something.
They hired him in February.
Yeah.
In particular, I heard there's new ones now, but in February they've been seeing him in videos. Like even when you said there's water, I don't know when that was.
Yeah.
He's been around, so
yeah.
I thought it was. Remember, a lot of us thought it was private security for.
For those of us that think Savannah's not doing nothing, she pretty much has her own team. She pretty much, if she really hired PI, she pretty much has her own team, and I'm sure they're
122 days later.
I know. I mean, no, I think we're just barely learning this because that guy's been around for a while. If he's really a PI, then we know that Savannah offered she these private investigators a long time ago.
And you would think there's stalkers for sure. There's always stalkers, especially someone of her, you know, caliber. She's a beautiful woman. She's accomplished. She's gonna have some weirdos. You know what I mean? I'm sure they had a list of those too. You know.
You think that could be why she got out of here? Because they told her something?
I mean, remember she did say they were closing in.
Yeah.
Remember, that was still weird. It was still weird.
You think that Savannah would have?
The bird took off?
I wonder if Savannah would have had them look at her brother-in-law Tommaso and Annie, you know, just to see.
I mean, for real.
Since it's going around, I mean, her head has to be had to have spun at some point, even if it's not spinning now.
I'm pretty sure she was working on the mental timeline too. Why'd you call me this time? Yeah, all those things.
She has to question it. She has no choice.
I agree.
I don't think she has a choice. I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, I wonder if they if that's where they are too. I think a majority. I would like to see figure out where Annie and Tommaso are.
Yeah.
Just to see what
you don't think they're home?
I don't think so.
I'm down to go over there and knock one of these days. If you're down, I don't mind going out there. I'll put on my titty cam.
I mean, it's not illegal to knock on a door.
It's not.
But I doubt that they'll answer. I mean, they got cameras and everything now.
That answers the door.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the video. We were over there that night. Some girl comes by. You know the little pamphlet that came to my door one time where I stay at. And they have like, what would you like changed here? Like political, food, or for the homeless. And so the sign thing, anyway, and I did it. And she was all, can I go over there? I go, I don't know, but she had some bigger balls than I did because she went wide up there, walked into the courtyard. I thought it was the front door, but then she comes back out. Pretty sure she's armed.
Hold on, let me fix this.
Yeah, security answer. But I mean, it seems like you said, people call in and it's like, tomato.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most talked about, I mean, possible suspects or suspect in this whole thing.
Right.
By far. I think Chris in the from the interview room, and I think they think it's Tommaso and Annie, I think, or one of the two. I don't know why. It seemed like they were more open the last panel that they did. I've never seen them that open.
Really?
Have they been now?
Because you know me, I'm in and out with them. But now I'm like, I got sick of people saying, you can't talk about the family, they've been cleared. Man, come on.
And then
you know who else was cleared? Ted Bundy. Someone sent me the thing today. He was cleared on something. They looked at him and he was cleared. Like, come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
And he's one of the most prolific ones. He broke out of jail and prison 2 different times and committed murders again.
Yeah.
That's easy.
He went state to state with it.
He needed to get sizzled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. Dominica, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. She says you're doing a good job. You update your Amazon wish list. God bless you. Much love. I really haven't. There was a couple things I had. Shouts to the person who got me the umbrella for the tripod. I know I had put that on there a while ago. Well, actually, no, it was a couple, 3-4 days ago. Much love. No one told me who did it, though. It doesn't tell me who gets some of the things on there. So I was only hoping they would reach out and tell me, but I don't know. But thank you. Thanks for the flow state, by the way. Much love. I think is it Home?
You guys are helping us keep.
Oh no, it's Combat. It showed up half of the name for me on my end, so my apology.
Block button is my best friend. That's right.
Shouts Dominica. No, I'll update it tonight though. I gotta edit a little video tonight, so I'll be actively on the computer tonight. So
not cleared till FBI clears them. I'm with you. You lived in my town.
Stack says that was me. Stacks, are you joking right now?
I watched the whole. I did the whole thing.
He was laughing, so I don't know.
Milwaukee? No. Milwaukee's Dahmer.
With all bill of $500,000. That's shocking. She hired the PI because bro Cameron blamed Savannah immediately.
So I wonder if him and Nanos.
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
Between the PI and Nanos.
And it's a little suspicious. Like, why would Cameron say that right away? You know, why would he say that right away?
It made me think like someone was left a note. I mean, I'm sure we would have heard it by now.
Did he say that right away to try to X himself out of the equation for, right away, to make it seem like he has nothing to do with it? If he did, I don't think so, but it's possible. Pink Wildflower, much love. Thanks for tuning in. She says, hi, everyone listening from Bushes.
Long weekend, but
Bushes.
I'm going to do a StreamYard. And
where's Bushes?
I don't know the number, maybe 3 or 4 people that sent songs that they made for Nancy. And it's not that I was avoiding that, I hadn't had a chance. So anyway, if you do have those.
Girlie says, I think it's an inside job. Man, I don't know. I mean, If you ask me, I would say so too. I think so. Nancy Grace brought up a good point yesterday. She says, "Who knows what a positive match would have meant when it comes to saving Nancy." You know, she said the opportunity they had to save Nancy was out the door because how Nanos went about the investigation. That was crazy. I mean, that was a good point, though. I think some people could say because of Sheriff Nanos, you know, just pretty much getting in the way of them possibly finding Nancy sooner.
I mean, that's heavy, bro.
I think a lot of people could blame Nanos, you know.
Right. I mean, and he didn't even take responsibility for that.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it weirder, you know? Like, what if he did say, okay, I was out of my league. I didn't realize it was going to be something like, you know,
Yeah.
he's never going to, you know, law enforcement never, you know, they'll never admit to their wrongs, especially him, you know? We find out 20 to 30 years later when the DNA finds out, oh, this guy didn't rape her. You know, they just did 30 years, you know?
Yeah, it don't make no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
We could almost say
it's like I get it, but I don't
that she hasn't been found, or that there is no answers. If there none never come up.
It's like the first thing you think of when you think about it is usually, to me, right. You know, I feel like it's sucks to say, but it's like, dang, I mean, it might just be possible that he is involved.
And maybe that's why Savannah took off. Maybe they came clean. Maybe
I mean, they're no longer talking to him. For what, though? Why aren't they talking to him no more? You know what I mean? Why aren't they?
What if the PI checked them? What if Harry Goss was like, listen here, fucking Nanos. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Nanos. We're going to handle this our way. Whoa, Portland, that's right.
Dang.
You guys.
Sometimes I look at Nanos and I'm like shaking my head. I'm like, how does he get away with this?
And you asked me if I talked to him.
Like, you sucker, you know. I mean, it's just
Actually, you guys
crazy.
know we want to hear something crazy tomorrow. I don't know if I told you. I asked him about the Nancy Guthrie case. He told me some stuff. He was kind of cool. So he's still a friend, good guy, fighting a case that's fucking doctored up. A guy who served as, man, he was done wrong. I can't wait till the Richard Allen thing. That's going to be awesome. Yes, Mara, I love you, Mara. We love Talk Click.
Nancy Grace also said that the delay is a defense's best friend.
But I love Talk Click. Good dude.
Never thought about that, but it does seem so. Especially with the blood being contaminated.
Even after he retired, doing the DCF.
And she went on to mention all the agents on standby to finding a missing person gone. She said all the evidence gone.
So when people think that there's no good old boys networks,
said that canvassing needed to happen sooner, like instant. You know, with the door to door. You know, when they went door to door, if they would have been able to move sooner, you never know what they would have dug up with time. Time was just everything in this case to me. A big part of it. But I mean, that's only if Nancy made it out alive, you know, and the ransom was real.
And him and Detective Ferency, the FBI, who was murdered. It was unrelated, but he was murdered. And
makes me wonder what else Sheriff Nanos has done in this case after learning he held the FBI for those 4 days. It makes me wonder, like, what else don't we not know about?
Reached out to McLeland, Prosecutor McLeland, who was the second prosecutor on the case, just like it was the second judge on the case. So he reached out and said, you know what, we've been doing an investigation. It's been a couple of years, and you know what?
Creation, big welcomes. How you doing, Tim Davis? Welcome here. It's thousands of sheriffs around country. We would have never known Nanos' personality if not for this case and his blunders. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. That's why I said it you know, we got to be thankful for you know, Nancy for a lot of things. You know, one I always say is the fact that we were able to, you know, meet one another here. You know. Meeting JR, meeting Alex, meeting Ted, everyone else.
If you feel that Richard Allen did it, then
I brought a couple flowers here too. I want to go lay down some flowers, guys, so we can put some flowers there. I still got some flowers left. I think it was from Don't
you have to believe that Tabby and Libby's bodies were at the crime scene February.
So we'll probably go put a couple flowers down here.
If you don't think the bodies were there.
Rika, big welcome. She says, oh, that's nice.
Correct. Richard Allen didn't do it. He was at home at the time. The bodies were discovered the Audubon out here, guys.
Yeah, they usually be fine around here, man. I think somebody came by. Who was it out here the other day? I think it was Voices of the Missing, and they came. Probably, it looked like they were doing like 55, 60 miles an hour when they were rolling by. I was shocked.
Them
shocked.
Or someone, one of the neighbors?
I don't know if it was a neighbor. I couldn't tell. The car went by so fast. You know what I mean? It was hard to tell.
You know how you said that they might be using the back entrance? Or
yeah,
using that property?
I think that private investigator probably went around to the back yesterday.
You would have to go down that street, though. So,
you can't get back there from here? Because at the end of Ganado, it looks like it goes back here, but I don't know if it...
There's no... I'll have to look again, but we go down there.
I've never seen the...
Oh, you have to go down.
I never really actually looked where the...
the
path goes, I guess.
Go down that street right there. So, let's just say we think he might be coming. I could be... Or you could be here, I could be down. You know?
Yeah.
Because they have to come in one of those streets. Unless there's some kind of secret back cave entrance, which I doubt.
Dang, yeah, I don't know why I always thought it was down Ganado. So it's down this street here, and that's how you get to back of Nancy's?
Right.
Wow, that makes sense, though.
Whenever you see him turn to the left right there, that's it. That's the road that curls all the way around back there.
So that's probably what he did. Then I went the wrong way. That's probably why I didn't see him.
Or if you see him,
can I go down there and see down the alley from there? Can I see down the alley from there? Like, can you? What do you mean? Like, say there's a car parked outside of her yard. Would I be able to see from there?
Up a driveway. You could look up a driveway. We went up the driveway once. But yeah, if you think he's around, that's where you would go.
Yeah.
It's 2235, guys. We still don't know who lives there. Airbnb.
Interesting.
The guy who owns it. I already looked. Or we've been looking him up. Found pictures of his wife. She's a U of A or ASU.
Radio says, you know, it makes me wonder if she's in that neighborhood. Any damn proof she's not. No, I mean, and I wouldn't be surprised if we found her in the neighborhood at all either. I would not be surprised. With the way some of the neighbors have been acting, I mean, it's kind of, it's like you never know. Just reminds you that you never know. But, you know, I'm not saying it's any neighbor, but, you know, because I'm a person that doesn't think she's close. Lydia, thanks so much for tuning in, by the way. I didn't get to say hello to you in chat. Big welcome, G, Landy, Carr, Quad Skater, and good to see you, Fred, as well. It's crazy. One thing I felt in this case is the fact that, you know, as time went on, it's almost like Nancy was like getting further and further away. I don't know, and I'm not saying it, you know what I mean?
Sure,
it just seems like
time
every single like week that went by.
Right.
I'm like she's not even. I mean, the longer it went, the further Nancy was away. Like that's just how I looked at it in the beginning.
They wanted it all to go away.
Yeah.
And why?
And not just meaning like literally physically, she's like they're moving her, you know, body farther away. Like it just seemed like it was just getting more and more further under us.
Of course, I agree.
I would have cut Nanos off immediately. The moment that I seen him arguing with the FBI, 100%. I would have not wanted to deal with him, and there would have been some reason. I would have tried to even demand that the FBI take over this case immediately.
Was the one that told Savannah to not pay, or if that was FBI, whoever it was, I don't. You know, like to not pay.
Yeah.
She said she would have been.
It must have been Nanos probably. I mean, because if they were kept out 4 days, the ransom came on day 3 and 4. Or I believe it came on the February 3rd and then February 4th, right? The 2 ones that were supposedly real.
Between what Cash Patel said and what Nanos said, I think it's the 3rd day the FBI was here.
So I mean, unless they reached out to Savannah, you know,
there's a little bird
before they actually arrived, and then she was able to communicate that with them before they physically got here. I mean, Maybe they did tell her, but I mean, they weren't really involved until like, I guess 4 days.
Right.
Which would have been
3rd or 4th day.
Yeah. So I don't know if that, but I mean, it did last a little bit, the ransom, I guess. So I mean, at least long enough for them to make the decision, amongst the FBI. So I don't know.
You guys see that little bird up there on the saguaro? Are those saguaros? I think.
But we can't get back those critical 48 hours. We can't get back those 4 days.
No, remember
they're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just no way.
The first 48 hours in a homicide are important. First 3 hours of abduction are important.
Wow.
First 3 hours.
Yeah,
right?
It's more critical. It's way more critical than just simply somebody.
No one reacted to the blood. That was like.
Yeah.
Like nobody reacted to the blood. That's weird.
It's crazy. That's what Monk was saying. He said there was no.
Haven't heard the 911 call probably because I don't know. I want to hear what they.
Something raised a red flag immediately for sure. That led them to Annie and Tommaso. Something was a red flag almost immediately, I think.
Not only that they were the last ones, but there was something there.
Yeah. And once the FBI was truly involved, how long was it, when, as to when they were at their house, did they, because they were both at the same time.
Right. And they spent a lot more time over there than
here. Yeah.
No immunity for them. Those neighbors were really, really nice. They both quietly waved, They just.
But Monk had a good point. He was saying that how do you remain calm after seeing blood?
There you go. How do you remain? That was bad. Yeah, that word.
How do you remain calm
after seeing the blood?
After seeing the blood, and especially if it's your mom, brother, sister. That's crazy. Is it possible that somebody in the family deleted footage too? Is it possible that they delete that footage out of the phone? Because whoever has access to Nancy's phone would probably have access to the cameras, right? But they did say on that dispatch, if it lines up with Nancy's, that they weren't able to get, they didn't have access to the cameras.
The ones people who weren't sure if she ever came home, she had to reconnect with her Apple Watch here, with her pacemaker.
Yeah.
For it to be able to read that it got spiked and all those other things. So, in other words, in my opinion, she was home. She did get dropped off. We're like, we haven't seen the Uber video.
I guess what I don't understand is what is she connecting to? Because her pacemaker goes with her wherever she goes. So what?
This lady was explaining it.
So what? I
still don't even understand it all, but it would have had to read it.
But what's? Because I know a lot of people say that, they say because of the pacemaker, connecting, but a pacemaker goes with you wherever you go, and so does an Apple Watch.
Right.
So why is it so that when she got home, because your watch runs off the phone in order for it to have service. In other words, otherwise it won't, really have any service. You won't be able to get no notifications unless your phone is there. So the phone, the watch mirrors the phone for the most part.
Monk is knowledgeable. Yeah, definitely.
It never stops recording.
Yes, there's a box. Someone said there's a box.
So there's a at-home box that, okay. All right.
So that's how come, in other words, she had to have connected there, and that's why they would have had to read it. That's crazy.
Because I've seen some patients where they didn't have, at least I didn't see anything there going in some of the patient's room.
With the pacemaker?
Yeah, if there's some type of box that goes to her pacemaker at home, then yeah, it would have it would be connected to the Wi-Fi, yeah.
I don't think they used a Wi-Fi jammer, but that does all the way out the saguaro. Should have been filming.
Juice, please tell us more about neighbors to the left.
We don't like them.
What neighbors to the left? Karen and Darren there? I don't know much about Karen.
Okay, so they moved in January. A month later, she was telling News Nation, like, a month later, she's like, I didn't know there was going to be a crime scene right next door to my house. Supposedly, she didn't get footage. They didn't have footage. When you drive, when it happened, there's signs that say 24-hour surveillance. So you're going to pay for a 24-hour surveillance sign and not have surveillance? So in other words, they're just weird, and they moved in January. So that's telling people, they're not. That's the same guy who reached into Juanita's car and tried to take her placard.
Oh wow!
That's also the house where the trans leashed.
I don't know if you guys are catching that. So so do they come out and walk their dogs at all, or do we?
I've never seen them walking. And that's also where the transvestite, or what is it? Not the transvestite. What is it? Transmission. But
Wow.
it was a lady turning into a dude, but she's a professor at the U of A.
Oh wow.
What was her name, guys? She was like a freaky name, like a gay porn star name. More on my block? No, I see.
I didn't know that.
Transgender. What did I say? Whatever. You guys know I'm transphobic.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but Criminal was talking about.
Yeah, what was the guy's name?
I was asking about
the
Karen and Darren.
No, the
what is their? Do you know their name? Is that
Karen and Darren? I'm not sure if I think Juanita knows the name. That's right. Transmitting. You guys know what I know. Hey, but what was his name? It's like some weird gay porn.
Hey, much love. I appreciate the $5 super chat. Seekers of Spirits. Much love. He says she has that. She connects to if two in the same household have pacemakers, then each has different brands, so each can connect to their own hub. Oh, okay. So they do have a hub, like some type of hub. Okay, we'll answer this call here. Maybe we'll take some calls here.
Oh, Piper Jam. Piper fella.
It's the juice.
The Piper.
This is the juice. Are you kidding me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Not too bad. About yourself?
I'm all right. Who's calling?
This is Bubba.
You said Bubba?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Bubba? Okay, all right.
Good. Tell Sus I said hi.
You said who?
Tell Sus I said hi.
Seth?
Sus. Alex.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sauce. Okay, yeah. Sauce.
No, Sus.
You call him Sus?
Yeah, when it says Sus.
Sus.
Like suspect.
Oh, okay. You said Bubba says hi.
What's up, Bubba?
Hello, how are you, Alex?
Awesome, man. Awesome. We're up live. We're listening to your calling with Juice. We love it.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the poop on the side of the road and the rocks and cactus. That's in front of Sue Ellen's, correct?
Hey.
For the most part, if you're facing Sue Ellen's, yeah.
Well, HOA.
Looking at motherfucker. Hey, you guys, look up that license plate.
It was a new tag. They look suspect.
Mugging. Come on.
That was weird.
Let's talk. Interview. Come on.
Who were those guys?
Those? Dude, that dude was tweaking. Like they just pulled something.
They're slowing down. Let's see if they might come back.
I hope they do. Be careful, okay?
Yeah.
I'll talk to them. I don't want them to pull nothing.
That was weird. Did you get them on camera?
Those are paper. That was a paper. Yeah.
That was a paper plate, but it didn't look. But it didn't look real though. It looked like they made that paper.
Dude, those dudes were weird, bro. It was a paper plate, white van.
Maybe it was just put on there badly. I don't know.
Could call in because they were speeding.
Sorry, Bubba. There's a weird odd van that passed by, so I was just.
That's all right. You're good.
Both of those dudes, they sped up when they turned the corner. Those look like if Nano had some goons, that was a couple of them right there. That was a couple.
Dang, I wish we had a car.
You too.
Or I wish I had a scooter. I would definitely would have.
That dude in the passenger was mugging. Like,
see him? Maybe he looked really weird.
Mugging, like turning, like tweaking too. He was getting his own.
So what brings you in the car, Bubba? Sorry about that. I didn't want to cut you off there.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You want to talk about the rocks here? You said the cactus and the poop.
Yeah, well, Sue Ellen, the head of the HOA, and was complaining about you guys being out there and the stuff on the side of the road by Nancy's house. I think that's called painting the kettle black.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Well, if you think about that, if that's you know, if that's horse shit on the side of the road there, and your detectives on both of you guys' channels want to do some sleuthing, find out about where did that come from? I mean, the people around. You know, there's a reason that's there, and if that's what that is, but that's something for them to look into. You know, where it came from, and
almost done, guys. I'll make sure I get up to the island.
You're good. I'm listening.
all right, and we'll go on to something else. Things they need to look into too is, which I'm sure many of them have. My thoughts on this case, right, exactly from the start, are which everyone else says. TNA, just it all adds up because nothing in this case adds up, and there's a reason. And as far as the DNA in the house, you're not going to find any of that because the DNA in the house is already there from the people that are around that house. And that's what this thing's so foggy. There's a reason for it.
Good point.
But you got to.
Good shot, Lindsay.
Show it.
Good point.
And if you go back and you look at all this, it all fits together. It's, you know, yes, it's the kiss there. So, keep your tumble souping. I mean, look at the
dirty, ugly ass van, bro. Wow.
pictures of DNA looking all soft, covering their faces up from the start. Just follow the trail right through. I mean, you can take it all the way through. Why haven't they been around? Why haven't they said anything about the case? Why aren't they making appearance acting like they have any kind of thought about that? You know, their mom's missing. They just don't act like anybody, you know, they care about it. And they won't. Why ain't they showing their faces everywhere? It just crying out. There's a reason for that.
Yeah,
they need to be looked into. You know, they need a rectal exam is what they need. And you can take this all the way through and look at the simple things that ain't pointed out by the law enforcement. Because just put all the pieces together. All your detectives, just step back and keep this simple and look at all the things you've seen and follow them. It's right there in black and white. To me, it is. And we can go, you know, look at the T walking around the house, around the casita there. You know, he walked around there like he was owning the world, like he just won the lottery. There's a reason for that. And we can go to the suspect, whatever you call them, whatever they call them, on the porch. That's all fake. That's made up. So it's just so clear as a bell. Walking up on, let me start here first. The two photos are different. Them are different people. I don't care what anybody says. If you study them, the one that's shown, where he ain't got a backpack on, that's a different body build. Look at the coat. It's a longer coat. Look at his stomach. It's different frame work from the one they show coming in the porch. All that is a tactic to get your mind to think someone come in and did this. Now, you want to talk Barney Fife, the one that came in the porch is definitely Barney Fife. This ain't someone that's done this. There's no possible way. You, first of all, to debunk the theory, it's the same person. Well, if it is, then why did they scope the place out and know there's a camera there and come back and walk up and not be prepared for that camera? A simple thing would be a piece of tape, spray paint, anything like that, and then fumble around like that. It's so made up, it's just not funny. And we can go to the radio thing in the pocket and the gloves on. We can go to this set together. So you don't need to have worry about that radio with them big gloves on. Well, if you think about this, and there's two people, and you're the one listening on the radio, where you don't have to use your hands to the radio, you ain't got to worry about fumbling around with that. You leave it in your pocket and you can hear. And the main kahumba is the one calling the calls out, the moves. You don't have to take that radio out of your pocket. First of all, that picture's so sus. It looks like a female to me. When you look at the face and the eyes, that's female. And it adds up, a gun placement in the front. It's just a made-up thing to make people think someone come in and did this. There is no pro in the world going to do that and act like that. That is so silly. I mean, it's not even on the realm of being real. You're not going to come up and fiddle, fumble around looking like you're going to take the camera off with your glove and do all that messing around, then turn around and go pick up a cluster of, of weeds and try to cover it up, and then you didn't do a good job of that. It's just so fake. It is.
So you think that porch guy, the guy on the front porch on Nancy's Ring camera is the stage part of it, and you also think that person is a woman?
Yes.
What do you see that makes it a woman in the video?
The facial characteristics of the eyes and the ski mask covering. That mustache and goatee to me is fake. It's a glue on.
Can't argue.
You look at that. It's fake. It's just a big charade to make you think somebody come in and did this. Then we'll keep going. Like the gun placement and that. That's just not. That's not. It's fumbling. That's not even close to a pro. That's under Barney Fife. So we'll go on to get into more technical stuff. The blood on the porch. Now, if you think about this, if this person was so heinous enough to do this crime, don't you think they'd be heinous enough to take a syringe and take blood out of her and then go up to that porch and stage the blood on the porch with a syringe? And I know, yes, aspiration out of my mouth, but I understand that. Her face would have to be right down to the concrete to make that aspiration. But you could do that with a syringe and then walk out down the walkway and just let droplets come out. Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm following.
All right. Now, if you did that, that makes sense to you, correct?
As far as the droplets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's where the next place I'm going to take you is, if that was the aspiration out of her nose or mouth, she would have to have been carried out of that house over someone's shoulder close to the ground to make that happen. And your head would be facing their back. If they had you in fireman over your back, your face would be looking at their backside. And if they didn't put her over their shoulder and she walked out of the house, she would have had to walk out backward to make the blood go on the ground and not have any what? You know what I'm going to say. They would be right there. Can you tell me?
Not have any what? I don't know if I was following you there. So they would not have any what?
Footprints.
Well, yeah.
If she wasn't carried, she'd had to walk down there backwards, and that had to come out of her nose or mouth. So there wouldn't be no footprints. And carried, that's not going to work.
But you have to consider it was already contaminated after that. You know, when they found the blood, there were already people that walked all through there.
Well, that's a problem, but even with, I think it was by then they got them pictures, and that wasn't long after, was it? Like a day or 2 days after?
When they found the blood?
Yeah, when he went up there and filmed it, there wasn't no footprints there.
I don't know if I was able to tell through the camera. But as far as I can see, I didn't see any footprints. No.
Yeah, if you think about it, go back and look at that picture. There's no tracks. It's pretty hard to do that and not leave tracks. Yeah. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, if it was, I mean, you know, perhaps, I mean, the house was immaculate. There's a possibility that they could, I mean, they had plenty of time, you know, so they could have easily cleaned up. But I think by then it was too hard to even say whose prints, you know, whose footprints were whose, because there were so many people stepping all over the area.
Yeah, but I'm talking by looking at actual facts of, you look at his video, it's clear as a bell. You even look at Monk's too. I mean, there's no foot tracks at all there. There's a reason for that. There has to be. It's impossible to do that without leaving foot tracks unless it's planted and you're walking backwards as you're, you know, with a syringe and you're putting them down.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
There is no other physical way that blood and that pattern could be there without a footprint somewhere. It can't happen unless everybody was brought in there by a drone. You know, it's the simple things that nobody's looking at.
Yeah.
And if the house is immaculate, there was no disturbance in the house. But we don't know any of that, of course, because you can't believe anything that you've been told by the people that should be telling you what's really going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't want this figured out.
And Brian Ensign discovered the blood on February 3rd. So that's 2 days already passed. And, you know, it wasn't a crime scene for 2 days. So there was enough time for,
that's 3 days. Yeah, that's 3 days. And there's still no footprints on it.
So, I mean, it's tough to say.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying it's tough to say. I mean, it does. I mean, based on what you're saying, you know, I think that's a possibility too. I mean, and that's almost what it looks like. And then if we're able to confirm actually, you know, that there's no footprints, then yeah, I mean, that's what you're saying could have happened, you know, as far as them laying down the blood and, you know, walking backwards and putting that blood down with a syringe. I think that's definitely possible. That's actually a good theory. I mean, it might just, it might be true. This could be staged.
Yeah, to me, it's 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put the facts down, the DNA and the car, that's why there is no vehicle. That's why you don't have the DNA, because the DNA that's in there would be their DNA because they're in there.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. As far as the DNA part, I 100% agree. I mean, and what happens when we find the DNA and then it turns out to be Tommaso and Annie's DNA? You know, what's that going to mean moving forward? Probably nothing. I mean, because they have to have been in the house anyway. So I mean, they can't say that just because they find their DNA in there that they were here on that night. It's not like the DNA is going to have a date on it.
Exactly right. But then you go back and you keep on them, but you go back, you know, if that DNA matches them, which it would, that's why there is no other DNA that was left by perpetrator.
Yeah.
But there's a reason it's called money behind it. You follow that trail forward back up to that point. Someone needs to crawl up them and go through all the financial stuff of buying a house, and you're going to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Buttercup, thanks so much for the gifted
I would look
memberships there. Shouts Buttercup for the
someone,
gifted
but
memberships.
that'd be hard to do to get someone, because I watch your videos all the time, but you know, the law enforcement doesn't want to work with anybody, it looks like to me. But I don't. If you study the video of he walking out from the behind the casino, he's coming around there at a pretty good clip, and look at his expression, like he just has a lottery. I would be, if I was a detective, I would be going back around there and finding out what he was doing back there.
Yeah, I agree. The way Tommaso carried himself walking around that house was very questionable, for sure.
Yes, it's like I just hit the jackpot, and I'm, someone that just will, lost, or I say lost because we don't know that yet, but you wouldn't be acting like that. You just wouldn't. That's not natural character.
No, it's
really, and to be hit all the time and not come out and say anything about your mother-in-law or your mother talking to you, it's just not natural human. That ain't how it works. It's just not.
Yeah, it's
unless you don't have no kind of conscience or feelings at all, and that's the part.
Yeah, I have a hard time looking past those two in the family. It's tough. Now even Luke and even Luke is difficult to look past, because it seems like they might have some relations. They might actually know one another.
Well, you think about, yes, yeah, put all the pieces together, even back to the crypto, all this stuff. There's a reason all that stuff made sense then. Just follow that trail forward. It's right there in black and white. There's a connection to all of that.
Yeah. Seems like it. I don't know. We don't know, but I mean, it seems like it to me.
And as far as the camera stuff, who would know all about the camera stuff?
Yeah, the only two that care for Nancy.
You got it 100%.
Yeah.
I would call it the perfect crime.
That's what it's been so far.
That's sure what it looks like to me.
Well, Bubba, I don't want to hold you up too much longer here. I appreciate you chiming in and sharing your story with me as well.
Well, I appreciate you taking my call back, and you guys be safe out there and keep the leash on Alex if you can.
Will do, everybody. Much love, and reach out anytime.
You too. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
All right. You too, Bubba. Good story. I mean, good story. I mean, that's a tough one. I don't know. It's questionable. I mean, some people think it's staged, some people don't. Some people just think certain parts of it were staged. It's a difficult case. It really is. It's tough. Much love, Buttercup. I truly appreciate the gift that's there. Thanks to Buttercup, we have now 10 new members. T-Lin is officially a member. Sandra, Leslie, Lori, Tim Davis, DLL. It looks like Lori Smith, actually, I think. Burley, I think it's supposed to be Fantasy. Jose Guthrie are officially now members of the channel, thanks to Buttercup. Shouts Buttercup. Yeah, so Alex is in his apartment right now. So You know, I think he'll be okay up there. I don't think anything crazy would happen. I mean, he's been up there before. I don't know if he had to move the wheelbarrow. Remember, they put the wheelbarrow barrel where he normally sits. So, you know, we know they put that there because of him sitting there. Because initially it wasn't there. So we'll see if there's any changes going forward, which is kind of crazy. 1974, Shelly, how you doing? She says, I just love that you're out there and keeping Nancy's name out there. We all appreciate you. Keep up the amazing work. Much love, Shelly. Here's somebody moving a trash can or something. Sounds like it's Sue Ellen. Tim Davis says the FBI is smarter than all of us if we think they most likely already checked those boxes by now. Tommaso was doing that for the cameras. Just trying to fool us. You think they're enjoying this? I don't think so. So possibility. Man, people calling in. We weren't even actually taking calls today. I don't know if we should get this call. Maybe we should take this call. Maybe I should just go live tonight and actually take some calls here. I'll take this call here. Just see what it is. Mr. Juice.
Hey, how you doing, Juice?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right, this is Rosemary.
Hey, Rosemary.
Calling from South Carolina. I was listening to Bubba not long ago, and I'm kind of on the same page. I really think that this thing was all staged. When it goes to the blood droplets, when you do that with the syringe, you know it always gives an air bubble at the end when you drop it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think Tommaso was kind of playing with y'all that day when he come dancing from around the back of the house. Maybe that 2 minutes with the thing going up and coming back down, he might have went in Nancy's house, popped the doors open, come from around the side of the house, got back into the car, let the garage down, shooting.
Yeah.
Because when Juanita tried to reconstruct it, I have a bad back. I have generated this sciatica. I'm just 63 years old. And when that nerve done pinch up on me and I'm getting out my truck, it takes me more than 2 minutes to get out my truck and walk up on my porch and unlock my door. Because I got to get out, I got to script, I got to move. Oh, Jesus. Oh. And it can be 5 minutes before I get in the house.
Yeah.
Being 84. Excuse me. But I had talked with Sleuth a couple of times. And I gave my point of view and everything. And I think this thing may be bigger than we all can imagine. If it's not political, it's family. It's family. And for Nancy to have a son, Cameron, been in the service and everything, why isn't he more involved? And I would be, I have older brothers. I would not let my husband or my old man be on the front of everything when I have an older brother that should be spokesperson for the family.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's like all about Savannah and somebody is, trying to get back to her. She lives in New York. More crazier things go on in New York if somebody really wanted to get after her. You get where I'm coming from?
100%. The baby usually never speaks. It's usually the older person. I mean,
Especially when it's an older man. and that man is not out there on the street on drugs or, stuff like that, he's not a black sheep. Jimmy, the man, he would be more appropriate. Now, when it comes down to Nancy health, her having that pacemaker, I took care of my mom for 10 years. I'm originally from St. Augustine, Florida. And my brothers brought her up here to me. I got her to the doctors. They said if she stayed in Florida, she would have been dead in 3 months. She lived 10 years under my care. And I mean, when she got to where she couldn't even walk and was bedbound, I didn't throw in no nursing home or nothing. I did it all by myself. And if I had to do it over again, I would. So that's why I can't understand, a lot of people that educated and well off, when it comes to real life, they are dumb. They seem to be lacking in that perspective. But I'll be staying at my mom's house, and I would dare and wish someone would come up in here on me like they did my mother. So that's why I'm not buying the story. I'm not buying it. It's got to be A&T. Or maybe A&T and Catholic.
Yeah.
And then again, it might shock us all. Maybe it could be Savannah. Because there's no way in the world I can have any type of frame of mind and back at work.
Nah, no way.
I couldn't go on daily. If you're a real human being, no. And then Nanos, he stated that the family is no longer talking to him. The family did not say that. You can't believe anything he said.
Yeah.
Maybe he cut them because he couldn't get his little piece of the money. But if he's involved,
I don't know. It's questionable now. Yeah.
Money is the root of all evil.
Any insights?
Nothing really besides. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. But no. As far as I know, no really insights or anything like that. It's I know that I've heard that they've gotten some new tools that they'll be using for the case. Other than that, there hasn't been any really crazy updates or nothing like that. Still waiting on the 2 DNAs too. So yeah. Yeah. Keep praying and keep our fingers crossed.
Good luck. I hope you're here when it happens.
I do too. I will be. Thanks for stopping by. Good neighbor.
Because when the Fed comes at you, they got everything.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut her off. I don't think Mary knew I was talking to a neighbor.
It's no such thing as not guilty to the Fed. You're guilty. I haven't seen anybody beat the Fed yet.
Not at all. And I think like somebody brought up earlier is there's an investigation going on inside of investigation. I think that they're investigating Nanos at the same time as they are, this case. But I have a hard time, just like you do, looking past Annie and Tommaso. I really do. I just don't see past it. It's very difficult for me to see past it. And I hate to say that.
Problems that she had, somebody had to be there and know every rope that it is. They had to know all about the pacemaker. They had to know all about the Apple Watch. There's no such thing as they didn't know how to access any videos or the ring camera and all that there, because if she was to get down and could not advocate for herself, somebody would have to know everything about her medical.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. Yeah, and I think that dispatch, I don't know if you heard the dispatch that this girl named Adame, she had said that, or she had lined up all of the dispatch calls of that night, or that afternoon, actually. And
yeah, I heard you saying that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded just, I mean, I don't think there was anything very similar to this going on at that time, so I think that the dispatch calls lined up. But it just seems, I don't know, it really seems like, you know, there's a good possibility that they just might be involved. I mean, just hearing some of those dispatch calls too. I would love to hear the 911 call, actually. I think we all would, but
Well, I see the last night, well, yesterday when you called about the poop and stuff, and you were talking, you could hear him typing in real quick, and then a few minutes or two later, who passed by you, and you said that it sounded like the same person you was talking to. So I'm like, my God, that must be a Nanos. Got to be a Nanos person there. But I don't know. It's just, I've never seen anything like it in the world. But you know, I'm enjoying watching you. You can tell the person when they were raised the right way. You're very mannerable. You don't let too much get up under your skin. You might get a little emotional because you have a heart. But, you know, my son, I believe y'all on the same age. My son is 32 years old. And he don't tolerate nothing. He don't hang in the street. You know, I come from, you know, I was raised up right in the church. I try to do the same by my kids. And, but I wanted to tell you, you have a nice voice for a reporter. You have the perfect voice for a reporter. So you stick with what you're doing, and I can kind of see opportunities coming your way to where you may make it big because you have the voice for it. You have the voice. And I noticed that you were trying to find a name for you and your followers and stuff. I had text you the Juice Busters or either Juice's Crime Busters.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. I still haven't got back to it quite yet, but that's a good one. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. But it's also including your group too. Crime Busters.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Busters, you know, they busting crime with you.
And that's one of the things I was saying too. So I mean that is very true. Well, I truly appreciate the love and support, and I truly appreciate you. You know, you observe me pretty well. You seem like a pretty observant person. You know, pretty much how you describe.
You almost sounded like you when I be talking. I get that deep voice. I'm good. I'm all right. And then first thing I think about is you. But yeah, that's me. I'm quiet. I'm laid back. All I do is observe. But then, you know, God give us 6 senses. He give you more than 5. 6 is to think for yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of people just sit back and be more laid back. A lot of things will open up for them where they can see clearly.
I agree.
But God bless you, and you continue to do what you're doing and be safe. But I'm glad you got some company tonight because I refuse to cut the TV off till I know you and your girl and the kids have made it out that neighborhood.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, you're a wonderful person.
Can't let out that.
I truly appreciate that.
I'm not going to hold you up.
Hey, well, call anytime, and I appreciate it a lot. You coming and sharing your story with me and showing your love and support. It goes a long way. Thanks a lot.
All right. God bless you.
All right. Likewise. Yeah, South Roseberry. I'm glad you called. You know, I don't think I've ever spoke to Roseberry. I'm actually glad she reached out and called. Much love to her. Wonderful, wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. And she brought up a really good point. You know, A lot of good points, actually. I think the drive, I talk about this a lot, that 2-minute gap in between door opening and closing. You know, they said it opened at 9:48 and it closed at 9:50. And I like the way she described herself, you know, and one thing that she can relate to, that Nancy relates to, is pain, just pain in general. I think Nancy took pain meds and you know, many other medications as well. But the 2-minute gap is the most questionable thing for me in the timeline with just the garage alone. Because this driveway is fairly long. So I'm assuming, you know, on approach into the driveway before actually getting to the actual garage, you know, with the 2-minute, well, you're going to have a lot more time than that, you know, from the time it opens and closes. I think from here to the garage, I'm already probably pressing that clicker, and I'm quite certain that garage would be going up from here before I even hit the yard. But even if it didn't, you know, I think that's at least about 20-30 seconds from the time that you know, get to the garage or press that button and then get to the garage. Nancy's got a really, really long driveway. And I don't know, maybe the sensor won't work from out here, but you can clearly see the driveway is fairly long. It's a fairly long driveway. And I don't know whether or not, and who knows, for all I know, they could have, you know, once they got to the actual garage. Give me a second, call you back, or call me back in about 5 minutes. I know some people trying to call in. Look at that garage right there. From here to the garage, it's fairly close. It's fairly far away. But even waiting till you get to the garage, you know, it's going to take about 20-30 seconds. And then, you know, just closing. Let's just put those two times together. That's already a minute. That's already a whole minute. And then how long it's going to take for Nancy to get out of the car, you know, and then obviously go in. I think that's going to be more than 2 minutes. So that time is just too quick for me. It tells me that I think that time pretty much tells me that that's about as long as it's going to take me to drive that car in there, close it, and get it up out of there. You know, maybe wipe their car down real quick, just briefly, and, you know, get out of there. You know, that's the only thing that pretty much tells me. And I know it sounds awful, but I mean, knowing that she could only walk to the mailbox on a good day, guys, to me, that's just like, I can't imagine how difficult or how long it's going to take for her to get out of that car. But I mean, that's just me. I don't know. I can't call it. But 2 minutes is just too short. It's too short for me. I question, you know, whether or not that her car was used that night, you know. I'm assuming she's older. Most people, you know, we've all agreed on this for the most part, that most older people, they don't drive at nighttime. They don't drive at night. So, I mean, I'm only assuming that's why she took the Uber. But I don't know, you know, and I don't even know, you know, I would question whether or not Nancy's car was here. So hopefully they were able to go back far enough to confirm that her car never left the day before. But that driveway is long, and I'm by the time I'm pulling up right here, I'm already hitting that clicker when I'm going in my yard, especially for somebody, you know, like Tommaso and I, you know, because he's not too much older than I am. I'm probably on that clicker right here. And I'm sure Nancy's garage door will open from right here as well. Otherwise, you know, you're going to wait till you get up to the driveway. But just driving in this driveway is going to take at least 20 seconds, at least about 20 seconds, unless you're speeding through here up in the driveway and hurrying up and getting inside. I mean, but you got to wait for that garage door to open. So that all takes time. You know, it's different ways you could go about it. But I think that, you know, me going into the driveway just alone is a good 10, 15 seconds. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, that's a long driveway. I don't know if it's me or somebody's. Okay, never mind. I thought somebody was reaching out as a police officer. If you called, maybe reach back out. I'm sorry I missed your call. I wasn't really the plan wasn't. I was thinking about taking calls, but I guess people started calling, and I missed several calls yesterday, so I figured I would chime in on some calls. I gotta play this video from Monk just real quick here, and then I'll chime back in on a few more calls before we get out of here for the day. But I want to pull up this video real quick because I think Monk had a really good video today. He always has good videos. Monk and Tree is the name. Somebody's calling from an unknown number. Should we answer that, chat? Let's go, Monk. Yeah, Monk he's been great, man. He really has. Shouts Rosemary, man. Wonderful, wonderful person. I'm really glad she called, actually. Made my day. Just look at that garage. Look at how far that is from you. And I mean, it's so long. I mean, it's not that long. I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but I mean, it wraps around a little wraparound. A nice driveway too. Just a nice driveway. That cactus looks bad. Yeah, it looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? Yeah, that cactus does look terrible. There's a lot of them though that look pretty bad. Not necessarily in her yard, but just around this city. But I mean, we do got a lot of good cactuses too. Find Monk's video here, and hopefully I can find the specific parts that I wanted to listen to. I didn't mark because I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I mean, he had some really good points that he made. And then he talks about those dispatch calls as well. Give me a second, guys. We'll pause on the calls just for a second here. I know some people call. A lot of people call in here. One time and on a video, it's only going to take a few moments here.
That he is 1060 in the vicinity. Also that he is doing miscellaneous patrol activity. So before this particular officer was sent, this be on the lookout, he is just cruising around without any specific duty. He also received a photo, of the bolo, and he texted it out to everyone. However, I gave this a lot of thought. And I've come to the conclusion that it's more troublesome than meets the eye, simply because, well, we're from the future, are we not, in terms of when that case was? And knowing what we know now about the case makes this early response a bit troublesome in a way, okay? And here is why. So this is a be on the lookout, okay, to a 1060 officer with a picture. That in itself tells us that something was conveyed, assessed back at Nancy's house that led the responding officer to believe that this was not a high priority situation. Okay, I will get into more detail to make this make sense. That Nancy could have been just a walk away. So as we've explained, a 1060 officer is cruising around without any specific task at the moment, okay? So don't we assume that they have numerous bolos in their computers? And wouldn't Nancy be just the latest to be inserted into a list of missing people? To me, at least, does not sound like a call. The first deputy arrived, okay, at 12:15. We must remember that he is not a detective. This is not the sheriff, okay? This is a patrolman that was in the vicinity.
I'm gonna skip this up because this is not the part I want.
The officer can do at this point is the blood on the front porch, showing him the missing doorbell. And what about the propped gates? Am I out of pocket to assume that if he saw that, he would a bolo? He would be calling in for a detective and the homicide unit on the spot. Now, because we're in the future, we know that eventually the search and rescue team would be on the scene, as indicated by Nanos in that long-lost interview, but he never mentions when they were actually utilized. But with the police scanners, we get an idea that it was quite some time, because even 15 minutes later at 12:30, they're still wondering if they should get search and rescue involved.
After you check the property thoroughly, let me know if you want to get search and rescue involved.
And this brings us right back that the early read of this situation was, for some reason, not very dire. Now, I will say to Juanita's point, okay, we don't know 100% that this is concerning Nancy Guthrie. It's just a very convenient time frame. I feel that's hard to ignore. So this next call is simultaneous with that 12:31 that we just heard, and it should be about the available 1060 officers in the vicinity, and they are going to be working together on this latest bolo.
17. If you want to stick to the neighborhoods northwest, 842, you can take the southwest, and I'll stay on the east portion on Campbell neighborhood.
Now we can see here that Juanita placed inaudible because she couldn't make out if it was Candle or Campbell, but I feel it has to be Campbell, as that is one of the big streets if you are leaving Nancy's neighborhood. This call, I believe, is definitely in the vicinity and most likely pertaining to Nancy Guthrie. And if you've been following closely, then you know that when the night falls and Sheriff Nanos comes out and gives that long-lost interview, this whole thing just gets even more bizarre. The sheriff that inserts himself instead of a PIO, which I learned from the interview room, is a public informations officer. If my memory doesn't fail me, that's what Karen was. So she was pretty appalled that the sheriff would take over what a PIO was designed to do. So here's just a little clip of Nanos being Johnny on the spot.
I don't need to tell you, this is very concerning to us. We don't typically get the sheriff out on a scene like this, but it's very concerning from the morning, from the house, and so we'll just continue.
Now, guys, did you see how self-satisfied and happy he looked when he said, you don't typically get the sheriff out for something like this? Like, it just feels like he's on some type of high horse being the sheriff. So he will go on to say that homicide is out there right now and that he has grave concerns processing the house, and in this same suggests that she could have wandered off.
Maybe you ran into her. Maybe she wandered off and you ran into her. If you've seen her or anybody like her, call us.
So where we can start to sense that situation, okay, after the getting a sense of urgency now.
Try not to disturb any of the items in the house. We're getting a hold of a scent trap dog, so try to stay away from the blood outside and anything inside the house that can hold a scent. Copy.
Which I will argue.
I think I lost you guys. Let me know if we're back, guys. I think I'm sorry about that. I think the phone just it was actually my fault. I think I hit the wrong button here. Actually my fault. I think I hit the wrong button here. So my apologies here. He really, I was trying to get to a specific part in the video. The whole video is good. Check it out. It's called "Listen to the Police Scanner" by Amongst Intrigue. I'm trying to get to a specific part. I think he's getting there. I don't want to play this long in the video, but I don't know the specific part where he mentioned it, because I kind of just watched it for a brief moment earlier. And
which I will argue needed to have that dog. He basically telling the deputies on scene not to touch anything. Stay away on scene, not to touch anything. Stay away from the bloodhouse. If from the homicide unit, making sure that the scene is protected before they could arrive. Is protected before they could arrive.
Can you start checking any adjacent properties to see if anyone's got cameras that might be facing this way? Family here does not have access to the cameras on the property.
This call is roughly the same time as the previous call. And is it just me? Or does that not sound suspiciously like Nanos?
Cameras that might be facing this way. Family here does not have access to the cameras on the property.
A raspy voice.
Wow, good point. Good point. Let's listen to that again. What do y'all think? Does it sound like Sheriff Nanos?
Sounds suspiciously like Nanos.
Cameras that might be facing this way. Family here does not have access to the cameras on the property.
A raspy voice and that manner of speaking.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I gotta listen to that one more time. I didn't catch that point that he made. I don't know.
As the previous call. And is it just me? Just like Nanos.
Cameras that might be facing this way. Family here does not have access to the cameras on the property.
A raspy voice and that manner of speaking. So the interesting thing he says here is that family can't access the cameras. Meaning, if this is pertaining to the Nancy Guthrie case, the best caretakers are saying that they didn't have the Nest app installed in their phones. Wouldn't all family members want this app if just to check on Nancy now and again for peace of mind?
Inside, they were able to get into the phone. Also, Shane is here.
Now, Juanita placed inaudible, but I clearly heard what was said. Now, before I lead you down any type of path, I'm going to play it for you 3 more times. Figure it out yourselves, and let's see if you hear what I hear.
Shout out Monks and Trees. He's awesome.
Inside. Inside.
I think I distinctly heard key inside, right? Right. It sounds like dispatch said something before that. The man responded, key inside. Now, if we're hearing this correctly, does that mean the question dispatch asked was, how did they get in the house? And the response was, ANT used key to get inside. So if that's the case, wouldn't be the front door, okay? Because the back doors are already propped open. I don't think you need a key anymore. But that would also mean that they would see the front porch has blood all over it. How do you remain calm at all after seeing something like that on the front porch of your loved one?
So that's the point that he made that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. How do you remain calm? How do you remain calm after you see blood on that porch? I don't know. I can't say. And I don't know if they discovered it, once they were here. But I mean, they had enough time to look around. I mean, you're looking for your mother, right? So you, at some point, you got to go through that front door. You have to. At some point. So it's almost like there's no way that they missed that blood on the front porch. Or they just didn't know how to go about it because, maybe there is that possibility that they're covering something up. I want to hear that one more time.
Wouldn't that have to be the front door? Side. Now, if we're hearing this correctly, does that mean the question dispatch asked was, how did they get in the house? And the response was, ANT used a key to get inside. So if that's the case.
That's crazy, man.
Key inside. Key inside.
I think I distinctly heard key inside, right? Right. It sounds like dispatch said something before that. The man responded, key inside. Now, if we're hearing this correctly, does that mean the question dispatch asked was, how did they get in the house? And the response was, A&T used a key to get inside. So if that's the case, wouldn't that have to be the front door? Okay? Because the back doors are already propped open. I don't think you need the key anymore. But that would also mean that they would see the front porch has blood all over it. How do you remain calm at all after seeing something like that on the front porch of your loved one? How is this just a 1060 bolo with everything they've seen? Now, I get that Annie may be shy, but your mom's house looks like an apparent abduction and maybe a murder scene. There's no better time
What a
to
good
break
point.
out of your
What a good
shell.
point. Got to finish watching that later, but I figured I'd share that with you guys. Monk Intrigue, always with the good video. Shouts to Monk Intrigue. You've been awesome with this case for quite some time. I think he also went on the interview room at one moment in time. Shouts to him, man. He's been awesome on this case, man. He's been great. Monk's Intrigue. You guys. Well, that's at least we got a decent. Well, that really sucks, but at least we were able to get a decent sunset there for a minute. Unfortunately, the excuse me, I'm moving the camera too much here. Unfortunately, the signal it just wasn't good enough right now to stay over there in that area. So I hope we're back and live. I think we are. It looks like we're no longer buffering. But I said, guys, I don't know. You know what? Actually, let's look it up here before we even get back to that. I want to look this up for my own peace of mind here. As far as the pacemaker goes, because I don't think I have. So with Apple involved, we don't know anything about Apple because we know that the Apple Watch is one of the biggest things. So with Apple involved, we don't know for sure that they were able to track her every move. Perhaps she took the Apple Watch with her or her phone, either of the two. Because like I said, the phone or the watch mirrors the phone for the most part. You can get service on your Apple Watch though without the phone. I've leaving my phone on accident at home, and I was still able to text and do certain things on my Apple Watch. So that clears that on that note. So that she didn't need the phone to have service on the Apple Watch. If some people are wondering, how does she have service? They do mirror each other. However, you can still, have a for the most part a full functioning Apple Watch without the phone. And I know that because I've had an Apple Watch. Just to put it out there. From research, the pacemaker does not track your location. So the only way they're going to be able to figure out what Nancy's location actually was is through Apple. But the question is Apple able to do that? Are they going to be able to track every location that Nancy had on the Apple Watch if her location was even on? But I think Apple's a big factor in this case. Google has done the necessary work, I think, for the most part, by giving us that Ring camera footage. But a lot of the stuff we don't know is about Apple. We don't know a lot, obviously, but Apple is one of them. Apple's definitely one of them that they haven't really gave us any information on. I know we're waiting on the 2 DNAs. We still haven't got the hair yet. I think that's coming soon. It has to be in the works. It has to be. There's no doubt in my mind that that's coming in just a matter of time. I mean, unless they're having issues with it, and they did say it's a tough thing, once the DNA has already been tried to be tested. They say it could be a little bit more difficult pulling DNA for the hair. But I feel like they should have had it figured out by now. Like, what's taking so long? What's taking so long with the DNA? As far as the hair, we already know, the one that they got to unmix is the one that's going to take the longest. But The hair. When are they going to finish and get back to us on the hair? Harold says, Juice, how come the YouTuber Bite Boy always bashing JLR and Ted? I'm not too sure. Good question. I think it happens. It's something that comes with YouTube, and I think that's some of what people are on YouTube for, is to dig up dirt on other people that are trying to do positive, try to do positive things. I couldn't tell you that though. I don't know. I do see it often though. I mean, these guys are everywhere. I see a lot of these guys everywhere, bashing a lot of the YouTubers out here supporting Nancy. It's awful, it sucks that we can't just somehow all get along and give each other credit, but I guess that's just how it goes. Lydia says they said she could barely walk. Yeah, I mean, pertaining to her getting in and out of the car, knowing that, I think it's really difficult to say that it took her 2 minutes to get out of the car. Upon arrival, as far as Tommaso dropping her off, that was a really quick drop off, if that was the case. Shouts to Victoria for the $2 super chat. Much love, Victoria. Feel free to chime in and call, guys. I can take a few more calls before I get out of here. So feel free to chime in. I know some of you guys were trying to reach out right now. I just wanted to play that quick clip of Monk there. So if I missed your call, don't hesitate. I better get my flashlight because it's dark. It's Alex and I out here, so I won't stay too long into the dark because Alex and I are here. We'll stay a little bit, but not too long into the dark here. It'd been nice if we had a full moon right now out here, so we know that street's gonna light up, but fortunately not. Shouts to all you guys liking the video here. I appreciate it. Those of you guys giving it a thumbs up here. I know we got off to a late start, but that's okay. At least we made it out here to Nancy's. It looks like we reached about 1,100 likes for the most part. So much love those of you guys chiming in and liking the video here. Got a neighbor walking by here. The moon is still pretty large and bright. I don't see it. I don't see the moon at all, actually. I think last night it was for the most part, but I don't see the moon out at the moment here. Neighbor seemed okay. I mean, I waved, he didn't wave back, but that doesn't bother me. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Bob? Good to see you, Bob. We got Alex is back in his apartment. I know there was some stuff going around about Bob saying something to the neighbor up there, even though we know he did it. But Alex is back up there in the spot. I actually didn't see him in the chair. We'll take a walk up there real quick in that roundabout, guys. We haven't walked up there today. And just take a walk and talk real quick. Alex is up there. And come back down. Hopefully I don't think we'll lose service here. I think we're good. It's hot out here. Speeding on a bike is illegal. It's a joke. Wow. He was looking too. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Probably because I got the light on the back of the phone, so it looks interesting. Looks a little interesting. Oh. Phone's gonna be a little wiggly, guys. I'm putting the legs up on this bad boy. We'll walk up here and we'll see what Alex is doing up here. Just walk up and walk down. Take a quick little walk. Mr. Alex. Mr. Criminal Network himself, back in the office, back in the apartment. Man, Dragon says, I have a feeling she was never home. She didn't make it home. I know, I hate to even hear that because, I mean, you just never know. You really never know in this case. I mean, it's very difficult to really put everything together, you know, and really say, you know, hey, yeah, I think this is a fact, you know, that she, you know, there's no facts besides the timeline, and that's even questionable. It's two of them. Juice, that seems close by, good grief. These people who orchestrated the rocks and are disturbed. By far, I think, yeah, and it's questionable why, you know, what are they disturbed for, though? That's the question, you know. You know, are they disturbed by just our presence, or are they disturbed by, you know, are they questioning whether or not we're going to figure something out? What's up, Jack? Been cool? That's crazy? Yeah. You have to, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're not going to like that.
Oh, notice the chairs turned the third way.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah. Now they turn the chair again. Interesting. Kids are loud. Some kids. Take a loop around real quick. They're watching. Oh. They're watching us right now.
I know. It's showing that piece right there. It looks like it's from a bunker.
What piece?
There's a piece in the yard that the
but she's watching us right now. I know she's watching us because I know that cameras they'll go off like the blue thing. It lights up. That's how I'll know like she's chiming in.
Without filming, what?
Oh, the thing sticking up?
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
That's not on the tractor.
You sure it's not the piece to go on the tractor though either?
It looks like it goes there.
Yeah, yeah. He's talking about that piece over there. He said it looks like a bunker.
I don't know what it is. I mean, he said it was a bunker. I don't know what it is.
It's hard to tell. Did you walk around and look at it?
Yeah.
Like, did you? Yeah. No, yeah. It doesn't look like it goes in the ground. I can't really tell. But I think he's talking about the... Whoa! I almost stepped on that lizard. Whew. Bro, you were gonna die. I mean, he didn't even move, jump. He wasn't scared, nothing. Oh, I see what he's saying. I don't know. I can't tell, Tat. Interesting. We'll see what time Alex is going to get out of here, guys. I don't know what time he's planning on leaving, but I know it's getting dark. I don't know if he'll be here too much longer. I don't know. I think he's just up here because he likes to be up on this hill. I don't know. I don't know why he's up here. I'm in my 70s. I still... Lydia says y'all about to make me wake up my son laughing. Oh man, we're making you laugh. Are we laughing? I'm sorry, Lydia. What did I miss? I don't know what we said that was funny. Flower says I love your heart and your kindness, Troy. Much love, Flowers. I try. I really do. Glad I could make somebody laugh. Lydia's over there laughing away right now. Sweetie Pie says, be careful on those wild nights and don't get preggo. Yeah, those just be flying on the bikes, right? Yeah, speeding on a bicycle is crazy too. Maybe I shouldn't stand in the road with the tripod. Otherwise, no, I know, but I'm just saying. Otherwise, they might say something on the ground.
That's on the trip, because then you're impeding traffic.
Yeah,
we're not impeding. No one should be driving on these roads.
That's not too bad to me. Hey, some good sunsets. I didn't even realize that.
Did you see the vehicle on the roof over here? On the trip.
No.
You either think it's on the
roof. A vehicle on the roof.
Hey, careful in my apartment, huh?
Oh, sorry.
No, you come over to the right a little bit.
Oh, it looks like a car's on the roof. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Figure out what driveway that is.
It has to be on the back road, the back one that takes you back around here.
But it made me think of you because you said, what if he does go in through the back? You'd be able to see him here then.
Yeah, you would. You would. I think so. But I don't know. We would have to look. We have to look at the picture tonight. But it's definitely a hill on the other side. I just.
No, I know that.
But
I need to know
where that is. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Because I thought originally you would go around on this side of the street, you know, to get to Nancy's backyard. Alex is saying you got to go this way to get to Nancy's backyard. Yeah. So I don't know. That's a good question. For me, I'm pretty sure he knows. He already knows. I don't know. So it's kind of good to know because I went the wrong way when I was thinking the PI that was here was going around to the back. It fooled me because he actually went this way when I think really he was going all the way around. So I mean that's probably what he did. If he was really stopping by here, you know, he could have just been scanning the area. I know, right? Yeah, no, you're right. I don't want to give them a reason either, so that's what reminds me too. I sent you a text. Somebody by the name of yeah. I think she said she wanted to share something funny with you then. Man, you guys are funny. Did you say Gertrude? Gertrude.
Gertrude, that's like an Edna. Like you ain't gonna name your daughter Gertrude, right? That's like a great grandma's name. Edna or Mortimer. That's a man old. Hey Mortimer, what you doing?
They're talking about that in chat. It's I guess Gertrude. I don't know how to even pronounce that right.
What is Gertrude?
Somebody wrote it get rude earlier. Yeah.
What is Gertrude?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never heard of that word.
Well, I can't call it from Saskatchewan.
Juice to the porch guy, the porch blood. be Nancy's Mensa. Gertrude, yeah. Gertrude says. I don't think so. Of their balcony, right? Yeah, that's crazy with the gym house, the way they're, they got that. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Oh man. No, she didn't answer.
No, that was Saskatchewan.
Oh, she did. Oh, okay.
Try John.
Oh man, you guys are too funny.
What's up, John? What is it?
I don't know if you guys can hear the call. We'll answer this call here.
Yeah.
Press 2.
You're right. I think that's all.
I don't even think they're done with the pool yet.
We did drive around there. You're right.
I don't think they're even close to being done with the pool.
Gotcha.
It's the juice. Sorry about that. I was listening to Alex's call there.
That's okay. Were you guys trying to call Saskatchewan back?
Say it again.
Were you guys trying to call Saskatchewan back by chance?
Call who back?
Saskatchewan.
I don't know if I'm catching what you're saying.
You guys were seeing Saskatchewan in your live.
Saskatchewan?
Yeah, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. I don't know if I caught that. I might have missed it.
Okay, my number is from Saskatchewan.
Oh, somebody was saying that in chat?
Yeah, you and Alex.
Oh, I think he was talking about that, whoever he was trying to reach out to. Oh, so he was trying to maybe call you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I asked you to get him to call me, but then I sent you guys some of the clips to watch Ted.
Oh, so it's Chantel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You have to watch the clips from Ted before he was boarding the plane and doing a live in the airport.
Okay, I know there's a lot of funny moments with Ted.
Oh my God, they all kill me, but Ted just cracks me right up. But this one, you guys will die, so please watch it on your live.
So Ted, it's on Ted's channel, or?
Yeah, it's on Ted's channel. It's the last one he did before he left the airport in Vegas today.
Yeah.
So you guys probably haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
But go to like the 17 minute mark and put it up on your phone so that it's on your live, because you guys will absolutely pee your pants.
Wait, what is he doing? Is it appropriate or is it something crazy?
Oh, no. It's hilarious as shit. It's very inappropriate. It's fine. It's just, it's totally good. I would never do that to Ted.
Okay. No, I just didn't know if it was something like we shouldn't share on the live. All right, I'll check it out. What's the name of it?
Oh, no. It was on live while it...
Yeah.
That's the funny part. Okay, so it's called Ted Investigates Quick Update.
Oh,
I
I
think
see
he
what
was
you're
just maybe
saying.
having a rough day. but it's funny as all hell.
Okay.
It's nothing to slice or anything at all. It's nothing bad. I wouldn't do that.
Okay. So what part of it is in the video?
Go to like 17 minutes and 20 seconds in, and then just play it on live or you and Alex watch it, whatever you want to do. But it's so funny. I could not stop laughing. I watched it like 7 times, tears in my eyes, laughing my ass off. The poor guy.
Okay, I'll check it out right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Right.
You tell me after if you don't think that's funny.
All right, I will. I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right,
talk to you later.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
Chantel wants me to watch a video with Ted. Shouts Ted, man. We love Ted. I just didn't know if it was something like that I would show because, I don't want to really get too off topic here, and I know they were in Vegas having a good time, so I didn't want to just. I mean, if it's dancing or something, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I guess we'd have to wait, but I don't think he's dancing or anything. Shouts Ted, man. Hope he's doing all right. I was hoping he was coming out here, but I guess not. I think he probably had to go handle some business on his own. But shouts Ted. Hey, Elizabeth, much love. I appreciate that. She says you should look nice tonight as usual. Much love, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. I look terrible, guys. I always look terrible. Much love. Am I even saying that name right? Gertrude? Gertrude? Gertrude. I can't read. You guys are having a good time about this person in the chat here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I missed. Got a nice light. Thanks to Deb. Shouts Deb for the light here. I guess we could try it. I don't know. You guys want to see the video? I don't know. It's Gertrude, right? Gertrude? I don't know. Army, help me out, man. Help me out, Army. Dang. So I had it right the first time. What does that mean? I guess I better look that up.
It's really crazy. Ted, investigate. Ted, investigate in Gmail is my email. Get your flight, Ted. Yeah, I better get on my flight, guys. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to drive cross country, check out some storms, talk about cold cases. Maybe we'll do call-ins. I'd love to get Chris on the show. Chris, our buddy that was on last time. Yeah, I better not miss my plane. All right, everybody. I'm signing off. Much love. And no, I promise I was not farting at all, guys. And again, I do fart, right? Drink a beer and eat buffalo wings. You're probably going to have gas. But I would never fart in a car with 3 people in there. That's rude, first of all. Like, guys do that. We joke around. But I mean, it really was a nasty sulfate. Like, it was horrible. Cleaned out the whole car. It smelled like petroleum.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, good. You guys know I won't. I know. That's the one thing I was like, I don't want to be known as like a disrespectful guy. Just ripping, farting the whole time in the car. It's disgusting.
Oh, Lord.
So, no, I know. Everyone does fart. I just, with 3 people in the car, I want to be respectful. And we didn't even eat that day. So we had nothing to even, if I had a fart, there's nothing to even eat. But I'm going to roll on my plane now. So you guys take care of yourself. I hope you guys have a good Monday. Oh, welcome. Another little taste. Thank you, Carol Cook. I appreciate the membership joining. Thank you. New subscriber. Thank you for the subscriptions. Because, I haven't been on for 3 days, so it helps if you guys could subscribe. Yep, it was sulfate. Yes, I know sulfate. Okay, cool. All right, everybody, I got to go book a plane.
Hopefully we're back. I didn't realize we were buffered. Move away here. Are we back, chat? Are we back? All right, we're back. Are we back, chat? Are we back? All right, we're back. All right, I'm going to take this fan off my phone here. I don't think we need it anymore. Sorry, you're going to hear my mic on right now, or my the live in the background for a second. Well, it looks like we need some light. I'll be getting out of here really soon, so we won't be out here too late. I know a lot of you guys, are concerned for our safeties out here. But I don't think Alex and I will be out here too much longer, so. So I'll probably stream from home tomorrow, guys, instead of coming out to Nancy's. We'll probably give it a little break, give the neighborhood a little break, at least from me. I don't know if Alex will come back out here or not. But I'll make sure that I'm not out here all week. I don't know. I think some people stopped kind of calling. Somebody could have called in. We had some time. To take one more call here. If somebody else wanted to chime in real quick. Make sure we got some light. Enough about Tid. I must have missed it. I didn't catch chat. I missed it for a second, guys. So I was getting the tripod set back up. Me, when it gets dark, I usually stand up. I like to kind of stand up and live. So sorry for the buffers, the connections have been awful tonight. I mean, it always happens, though. You guys know how it is in this neighborhood. Thanks for letting me know right away. For those of you guys that kind of let me know when we're buffering, it's good to know because I usually don't catch it right away. The car coming looks like it's an older truck. Let's move out the way. Bring Nancy home. Hey, Juice, Miss Veronica was trying to call you. She can call me anytime. I'm available right now. Lights fully charged. We got 100% light out here. Great view of the street. Make sure we keep this light on. See if I can stick it in this thing real quick so that way we have a steady light. Ooh, that light is hot. Only if it was a magnet somewhere. That's what we need. Trying to get some light on this memorial site here. Oh well. I wonder the no parking sign. I didn't catch the message. Vebus, I don't know if I said hello tonight. Welcome, Vebus, by the way. I don't know. I don't know about the no parking signs, guys. I was trying to see if I could get this light set up, though. Somebody's asking about the no parking sign. Somebody said somebody was trying to call. However, I don't see anything coming through. So make sure you try to chime in if you were trying to call now before I get out of here. Car coming down the street. Pretty loud music. Trying to find somewhere to put this light. Can't find a good spot for it. Juice, there is a magnet on the end of that light I sent you from Deb. Shouts Deb. Is it really? How do I use it? What is in this tree? I'm hoping that's not a snake or something. I'm hearing something. It's got to be either a mouse or I don't know. I'd like to know what that is though. Deb says there is she sent me a light. She said there is a magnet at the end of the light. Do I twist it, Deb? Maybe I twist it off. No. That doesn't work. Now we have no light. That ain't gonna work, Deb. Twist it back on. So at the end of this light is maybe it is, but it's not magnet. It's not sticking to anything. Let's see here. Because my tripod is the magnet. Maybe it's just no, it's definitely not. Yeah, we'll figure it out another time. Sorry, we'll hold the light. Sorry, it's not like we're gonna need to. It's not like we're gonna need it much longer here. So it's built on the end. I know my headphones. They have a magnet at the end. I see the magnet. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But whatever else, I think it's magnetized, but I don't think it's an actual. I guess I don't know how to make sense of it, but I don't think it's an actual like magnet, is it? I don't know how to say it because my earpods they'll stick to this. Let me see. Yeah, like crazy. Or did I say my earpods? No, my mic will stick because that's magnetized. But what I'm saying is it's like opposite. It's not. I don't know how to say it. I guess I don't really know how to put it in words, so forget it. Never mind. Never mind. Now all the weird, odd bugs come out at night. I'm trying to see where I can stick it, but there's really nowhere I can really put it. So I think I'll sit it up here, maybe, and I think it'll be fine. I was just trying to find somewhere to put this big light, but it's okay, guys. We're not going to be out here too much longer. We don't need it that bad. Next time. Post your number. Oh, that's right, because only some of you guys actually have the number. The plan wasn't to take calls, but we ended up taking some calls anyways. 'Cause people were reaching out, didn't want to leave no folks hanging, and I missed several calls yesterday. We'll take one call here because I don't think we'll be out here too much longer. So much bugs, guys. Ugh. Ever put a magnet on a TV? Yeah, I have. I guess it's hard to explain. But it's like, a refrigerator, like, it's like, have you ever put two magnets together and they don't stick? Because it's two magnets, right? So the end of the flashlight is not like a magnet. It's just like whatever is magnetized would stick to this, is what I'm saying. Because it has a metal end. Or whatever it is just too big and it won't. Oh, never mind. It is magnetized. I guess my tripod's just actually not metal. I thought it was metal. Yeah, so I only have one little part of the tripod that's actually metal, so it's not gonna work. Wow. Oh, shoot. All right, that'll work. I didn't know that part was metal. So it was just me. Never mind. Still not gonna work though because the flashlight is still in my hand. That's what I was trying to figure out where I could put that, but also the other one too. But it's all right. We figured something out. That'll actually work for now, at least. Anyway, you guys can't see it, so it don't matter. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I'm trying to get the number posted just real quick here. I'm reading the chat. Don't you worry. Might be better if I just say it out loud because it's taking me forever to find it. All right, here we go. So I'll post the number. I'll pin it. Feel free to call in if you want to give me a call here. Like I said, I won't be here too much longer, so we'll probably try to just cut it short so maybe somebody else could get in here. I don't know how much longer I'll be out here, but it probably won't be too long. All right, we're good. I don't know what I missed in chat. If I missed you in chat, I apologize. Lydia says, thanks, Juice. I don't know what you're thanking me for. What did I do? What did I do? I don't think I did anything. T-Slay says, Juice, I listened to your 3 a.m. lives. Much love. We'll probably try to go live tonight if I could make the time for it. I'm messing around with a video right now, so I don't know. I might just spend some time doing that tonight. But I would love to take some calls tonight and chime in on a few things, of course. But I don't know if that'll be a good idea tonight. But I don't know because I stay up very, very late. So we might be able to make some room for it and take some calls tonight. Much easier from the computer. We could look at things, calls much smoother. And it plays through the speakers perfectly too. So, I mean, it's just much easier from home. It's hard to get Juice to focus. Dragon says, isn't it? What do we need to focus on? Juice, are you ignoring the sign? What sign? So confused. We got a call coming in here. Victoria. Oh, she hung up. Victoria, I just answered, and then she hung up. Look under the sign. I'm so confused. Oh my God. There are so many mice over there. I seen that. I was like, whoa, I knew I heard something. So many bugs, so many mice. Ugh. Those little things are some savages. All right, Victoria, I think, is trying to call here.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Might be. It's the juice.
Hey, Juice, this is Victoria.
Hey, Victoria.
You are a hard man to get attention of.
What I miss?
Okay, I need you to go over to that no parking sign and look under there.
And look under there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Underneath the sign, there is like a piece of cloth hanging.
That's a dirt bag.
One of the neighbors, no, it's not. That's a doll.
A doll? No, that's a dirt bag.
Look at it. Make sure you look at it.
Yeah. Just a dirt bag.
It's a dirt bag? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I have been looking at that thing.
It's broken.
Okay, I thought one of the neighbors put a damn doll under there.
Nah.
My heart was beating. I was getting mad.
Nah, probably just because I was passing by it. Didn't really look at it very long.
It looked just like it. I am so sorry for making a big deal about it, but it did. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's just to hold the sign down.
Okay, good. Okay, well, they've been trying every possible way to make y'all miserable, so.
Yeah, they have.
All right, well, you hang in there and don't let them neighbors get to you.
No, I won't. No, we'll keep doing what we're doing. I appreciate you reaching out. So, never know. It's hard to see sometimes on the stream, too. So, thanks for bringing it to my attention.
Last night when you were getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, no, I got to get a hold of him.
Yeah, it's just a little dirt bag. All right.
Well, God bless you and keep doing what you're doing for Nancy, okay?
Anytime. Much love. You as well.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
South Victoria reaching out. Yeah, it's not hard to get a hold of me. Anybody could get a hold of me. I haven't been chimed in the chat as much as I should have today. So I apologize about that, folks. But yeah, I mean, I'm easy to get a hold of, guys. We'll go up here and say bye to Alex. I think I don't know what time he's getting out of here. See if maybe he needs a ride. Give him a ride home, maybe. Probably gonna say he's good. He's gonna take an Uber, of course. We'll answer Rick here. Rick's reaching out. Maybe we'll just set up shop tonight and take some calls and maybe watch a few videos. Yeah. We'll answer Rick's call real quick here. Hey, Rick, what's up?
Press 1.
Yeah, you
to
can
send
circle
a voicemail,
back.
press 2.
Hold on. Oh, Rick hung up. Maybe just reach out later, Rick, if you'd like. Like I said, if you're up late, I think Rick's usually up pretty. I don't know if it's Rick that's usually up pretty late. Can't call it. All right. I should go start some. All right. Yeah, you could just circle back around, and then I should be good. Car coming. Yeah, they're not fussing. All right. right, guys, we are going to get out of here right now. She's going to circle back around, and then we're going to get on going here. Wanted to shout everybody out for stopping by and tuning in, guys. We'll continue doing what we're doing every day. We won't stop coming out here. We'll continue trying to bring justice to this case. We'll continue trying to find some closure for the Guthrie family. We won't stop, guys. You know, you know what we want in this case, and we won't give up. Like I always say, you know, no stop in my heart. You know, we're going to keep on driving until we can't drive no more. I mean, we want what we want, and we'll continue to push for it. I don't know how long Alex is gonna be here. Hopefully he's gonna get out of here soon. I don't want to leave him by himself, but he's a big boy. He's been here many times by himself, so I think he'll be good.
I'll be watching you live for sure. So that's going to be a long set.
Rick, I don't know if you're up later. Hopefully you're up a little bit later. Like I said, I'll probably go live and take some calls tonight. Editing a small video. I don't think it's going to take me long to edit that video. So maybe chime in with me tonight here. Reach out. Somebody's calling. I guess I could take this call on my way out. You guys know I always stay live on the way out. So I'll do that.
Thought you were leaving on now. I didn't know.
And chime in on this call. Yeah, when you getting out of here? You're pretty safe up here though. This is a really good spot to be. Yeah, I don't think nobody was gonna come really mess with you up here.
I got a flashlight in case someone comes up.
Yeah. I think you'll be good. Dang, everybody keeps hanging up. I tried to answer that call. All right, brother.
Always good to see you guys.
Man. Good seeing you.
Guys said bye to the juice.
Much love, guys. I'm sure we put the light on
here. The juice. Thanks for chilling.
See you later, chat.
Juice.
About to get out of here, though?
We all love it, yeah. Well, I'm going to probably get off here at 15, 20 minutes and order the Uber.
You don't want to ride?
No, I appreciate it.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll see you next time.
Your blessed evening.
You too, man. Criminal Network, guys. Make sure y'all say bye to Criminal. Oh, I will. I got you. I got you. I got you. What you think? This light pretty good? It's for you know. I mean, Deb hooked it up. Shouts to Deb. Yeah, still not bright as the one you got, but I mean, it's not too bad. Yeah, that's my girl down there. All right, brother. You too. Good night, guys. Much love, man. Deb, this light is awesome. You see how I'm moving with the light walking down the street? Like, I mean, it's lighting up for the most part what's in front of me. I like that. And I actually found a really good spot for it now. So thanks to Deb, I'll be able to really see while I'm walking without having to adjust the light. I mean, and this light adjusts it every way. So, I mean, it's just perfect. Dang, I didn't realize it was that good. Bye, chat. Bye, guys. I'll see y'all later. Much love. I'll see y'all in the next one. Appreciate all of you guys reaching out here in the chat here through the comment section. Continue commenting. Continue to reach it out through email. So you can always text me. You can always call me. Till the next time, guys. Like I said, I'll stay live on the way driving out of here. Much love, guys. It's your boy, the Juice. And as you all know, my name is Troy Bradshaw, but I go by the Juice. And I'll see you all in the next one. Much love. And look forward to seeing me tonight. You're all invited to come out and chime in on the stream tonight if I go live, which I think I most likely will tonight. So I'll see you guys later on. Much love, folks. And good night, Miss Nancy, if you're out there somewhere. Nancy Guthrie. Justice for Nancy. Let's get out of here. We're going to have to turn around because we're going to lose service going that way. Actually, I got a better idea. We don't even have to turn around like that. Since I'm a professional driver, I think pro. No, I'm joking. So sad. Good night, Nancy. Yeah, it is. Dang, their driveway. Oh, I was like, somebody's pulling out the driveway. So bright. It's like that driveway wasn't that bright. I like all the yellow hearts representing Nancy. That's pretty cool. A lot of love for Nancy in the chat tonight, as usual. Kiddos must be asleep. Very quiet. Yeah, he's knocked out. He is knocked out. We'll find it later. Maybe I should drive by Annie and Tommaso's. Dang. May she come home to rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, the Guthrie family deserves a proper burial. It's unfortunate. I'm telling you, this case is going to crack. It's going to crack at some point in time. It's going to crack, and we will learn something with that DNA really soon. I'm pretty sure that those DNA results will come pretty soon. I have good faith and a good feeling that we'll have those DNA results very soon. Can't. Lincoln, are we not connected anymore? Guess about it. Just why I don't know if the mic's still connected or not. Let me just because the thing is blinking, so it's probably disconnected. Let me double check though. I'm about to get off here anyways. I might drive by Eddie and Tommaso's, but just to see. No, it's blinking. I might have to just try to reset the mic here. Oh, it's not plugged off the edges. It won't plug off the edge. That's why I knocked it out. I don't think I can plug it in and put it up here at the same time. That's what I'm doing. So I have to hold it, unfortunately. Well, that sucks. No, I like to use the mic. It fixes up everything. I just gotta learn how to use the Bluetooth. I don't know how to use the Bluetooth on this thing yet. Annie and Tommaso don't talk. Oh yeah, they do. They have to talk. Their husband and wife. Who said that? Please go past Annie's. Yeah, we'll go past there. Drive past their house. Why not? I mean, it's en route for them. Probably shouldn't even have said anything. I probably should have went. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have even said anything. I should have just gone by there. Right? Imagine they're watching the stream, so they're probably just hurry up and get out of there now. Nah, they're probably not watching, but still, you never know. Yeah, so we'll drive by there and then we'll end it off there on a good note. A neighbor said that Annie and Auntie were home last week. I am curious if they're there because I know when you've gone recently, they haven't been. A couple weeks ago, the CRV was out in the front. And then the girl said it was out there last week. So, I mean, it could be. Sorry, I missed some of you guys' calls, unfortunately. Wasn't the plan, but reach out tonight if you're up late. Some of you guys are not even in the country, so I know the time works out better for you guys when I go live at home. I'll figure out how to use the Bluetooth tomorrow. That way we won't have no phone issues as far as the mic goes. As far as keeping the battery charged, I think when we use we got to use Bluetooth now. Because all this stuff hooked up to the phone is just too much for the phone. Kids are home. The little ones, I got the little one though. He's always, of course, he's the baby. So, good night, Jones. Annie and Tommaso. I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, they're not actually involved at all. I wouldn't be surprised. It would not shock me. But either way you slice it, it wouldn't shock me either way. It's hard to say whether this was simply targeted or it's even if it was political, it could still be obviously that would automatically make it targeted. But I mean, it's hard to say whether or not it's a political thing or simply just somebody just trying to inflict pain amongst the family, or it's specifically just for money. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me either way, though. I mean, it could be very simple too, but it could also be a lot we don't understand at the same time. I think it's more simplified than it is something that's you know, a whole lot of stuff that we just missed and we just didn't understand nothing. I mean, we already don't understand a lot as it is, but I think for the most part, I feel like a lot of our first gut instincts about this case are about to turn out to be right. Of course, some of us think different things, but for the most part, you know, the people that we suspect to be part of this was a lot of our first thoughts. I think a lot of times that turns out to be right. Hey, am I not going fast enough? Start speeding around me. All right, so we're getting close to the Annie and Tommaso's. I should have took that back route because I want to show you guys how easy it is to get from, you know, the neighborhood to over here without crossing any lights. But other than that, I really got to do that one of these days and just time it. But I think doing it during the day would just be a whole lot better. I really got to learn the route. That way I won't have to even bother looking at the GPS, because I think the person that took Nancy didn't even use a GPS. I think they just got out of there. Not only that, just think about this. He didn't have a device. There was no devices that pinged in the area. So that's a sign to me. You got to think about that. So if this person did not have a phone, it's a immediate sign to me that that person knew this neighborhood very well, because a lot of us we rely on our phones for GPS, you know. No one usually has in this time anymore. I mean, they're still out there, they're still being used, but no one usually has a GPS and uses the one that you just attach to your window right here. No one really uses those no more, so I could only assume that this person really knew this neighborhood. But that's one thing that kind of gives it away for me, as far as somebody really knowing the neighborhood really well. They say it's always somebody close, yeah. South Sadie. LD did not take this phone. LD did not take his phone with him to Culver's. Just saying. Ooh. I didn't know that. How do you know that for sure he didn't have a cell phone on him, though? That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Did he have his phone? If he didn't, then that is really weird. And we know in this time, people take their phones with them wherever they go. To the bathroom, to the bed, you know, everywhere you go, literally. No, nobody looks home to me. I don't see anybody home. We'll turn around. This is their neighborhood, though. Nice neighborhood, too. No one looks home to me. I'm going to turn around right here. And loop back around here. Wish I had brighter lights, guys, but it's as bright as these lights go. It's an old thing. Hey, much love, Sis Robert Ray. Now, thank you. I appreciate all your company and love and support. It's all because of you guys, not me. No need to thank me. Appreciate it. So the house is coming up on the right. We'll slow down a little bit. This house, I missed it, huh? But there was no car there. There's a light on in there? we'll loop back around one more time.
It looks like it's gonna go.
Yeah. I think this street goes around, so I think we can loop back around without having to like flip a bunch of corners. I think this street actually wraps all the way around. Now, if I'm, I could be wrong, so we might have to go back the other way, but I think this street wraps around. We'll see. Just gonna bust Tomasa? Nah. Wouldn't that be something though? Yeah, I think this street just wraps all the way around. I didn't know that. It doesn't? Yeah, this is it. This is the street. Well, if it doesn't, we'll figure out how to get back around. But I think we're back on their street. No? No, we're not. You sure? That was weird. I mean, these neighborhoods, you really got to know these neighborhoods to not get lost in these neighborhoods. I feel like we're coming up on their street again. I don't know. Unless where's it wrapping us around to then? What's this street? You said it's scary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's so dark.
Oh, yeah. Too narrow.
Left, right?
I don't know.
This is the street right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's this way. Unless. But I think it was the other way. See how easy it is you can get lost in these neighborhoods, though, like just Nancy's and even their neighborhood. It's so easy to get lost in here. Like you would really have to know these neighborhoods. But there's so many even ins and outs over here. Are we still on there? I think it might be coming up here. I don't know. I don't even know which way we wrapped around to. I think it's on the left here. Yeah, no car there. So there's a light on in there? Oh, there is a light on.
It went off.
It just went off?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they turned the light off.
That's crazy. Somebody's
Dang.
in there. Turn back around.
Turn back around?
Yes.
Why? Now we're getting spooky. Alright, we'll just leave out from here though. We're not going to go pass by again. I don't want to spook them out.
Oh, they're watching the street.
How you know?
Because the light went on.
The light, it could be security though.
In the house.
Yeah. Oh, the light's off now. Yeah, it is off. Oh, they might be there. Oh, I think they're home. Oh, hopefully we got that.
I should come by in the morning.
You should probably, yeah, maybe you should pass by in the morning. We'll go out this way. Yeah, they might be home. Huh? Loop back around. Yeah, that light did go off. But there's security in there, though, from what I've heard.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
And the blind was open.
That's crazy.
And then it's like there's like a gate to go like walk through, and there's like there's a light that was on the outside, and that light was on too. The light was on.
Here, you take my phone so you can point the camera out the window. That way I don't. We'll pass by one more time, chat.
They literally are watching.
And get out of here. Public road. We're on a public road, so I mean we can travel through here and go back and forth as many times as we want if we wanted to, but I don't want to make anybody suspicious, as they probably already are. Went back and forth like 4 times already.
There was no doll out there.
No dog. Oh.
It was just like a bag that.
Yeah, no dog.
Like, you know those sandbags to weigh stuff down.
Yeah, so there was a light on and the light went off. But I don't know if that's security. Oh, it's still on.
No, there was.
It's just the way it looks.
Inside of the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was our reflection from the window.
That light that was on the outside of the house.
Because they don't look like they're home, but they could be parked in the garage. I don't know, Chad. It looked like there was a light on, and then it looked like the light went off. But I don't know. I can't call it. That was a sandbag earlier. Yes, her eyes were playing a little bit of tricks on her. So going out this way, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look, this is one of the, I don't really know that, I mean, I'm sure there's another way you can get into the neighborhood. There's a truck behind us that just hopped behind me. So this is the way going out from Annie and Tommaso's that I was talking about here. And I'm gonna check, I'm gonna do my own little investigating. There's a business here. Okay, I don't know if this business has any cameras, but this Circle K does. I will go through that business across the street real quick. So I don't know if anybody's checked this at all. There was just a truck behind me. Where'd he go?
That was weird.
He just hopped behind me and then disappeared. Where did that truck go? Did he turn around? Hold on. So there's a camera right there. I don't know if that camera can get this street from here though. But it looks like that camera's facing here, and then there's one on the back end. So that's gonna get this part of the store probably facing us. And then there's a camera in the front, which I'm assuming is going that direction for the store, for store purposes. There was an old white truck just behind me right now. Where the hell did he go? Did he turn around?
Oh, it was creepy. That was creepy.
He pulled out of the side of the road on the right, and then he got behind me, but he didn't turn. Where did he go? I was calling the Uber. Thanks for letting me know. Good to know he's getting out of there safely. All right, so there's a business across the street right here. Does not appear to have cameras at all. So somebody check this whole area too. So they wouldn't even be able to verify with these businesses that she was taken. Oh, there is a camera. But I don't think these cameras on these businesses are for store purposes. I don't think these cameras see the road. There's cameras all around some of these places. Is that a camera at the front? Yeah, it looks like a camera at the front of that business right here. Doesn't get, that's aiming down at the door. Yeah, there's a street. Yeah, so I don't think there's any cameras here that got the actual road. So if somebody were to leave here to confirm, just to confirm that Nancy made it home, got 2 cameras on the ends right here. Maybe. But also, we don't know if they took River because they could have taken Orange Grove, and Orange Grove would have been in that direction. So coming out from Annie and Tommaso Street, you're going to come out this road right here, and then you could either go left or you could either go right. And right would be going toward River. So I mean, and it might even be better to take Orange Grove, but Orange Grove is the next light. It's not the first light down there. Yeah, I mean, there is cameras everywhere, but I don't think none of these cameras face the road, so you're not going to be able to see who's coming out from this street right here. Perhaps they were to leave and just to confirm that Nancy was actually taken home that night. I want to go through that neighborhood just to, I want to learn that route to go through the neighborhood. You know, crossing over from First to go into Nancy's neighborhood, but I'll try it another night. Drive by Nancy. Nancy near the casita. What's the address? What's Nancy's address? That's right. 5A. I should know the address by now. I just needed a couple numbers so it could show up. Yeah, and it says it's 9 minutes. 9 minutes. So what time is it right now? It's 8:52. And it's really 10 minutes, but it's 9 because we're not exactly at Annie and Tommaso's house right now. Nine minutes. Waiting on the clock. 8:53. Exactly. So there's one of these streets. What street was it though? I can't remember what street it was. Wasn't it this one here? I don't think there's any cameras here. No. Sorry. I don't see the street. I guess I can't go through the street. So
we'll do it another time. But I wanted to travel through the neighborhood just to go to the, well, I guess I could do it. Might have to reset though. So from that Circle K, I want to go through this neighborhood real quick. I don't know if I'll go all the way to Nancy's, but I want to go through this neighborhood. I think it's the next street. So it's river. It's river up there. That's river. Isn't this the street? I think it's Yvonne. Isn't it Yvonne? It's not Yvonne. It must be a different street. It must be the general. Yeah. Because it was a street right before a river. So it would be this street right here. What street is that? I think it would be this street because this is the street that goes through the neighborhood. So it would be through here. The street right here that goes through to get to First. So this, to me, this will be the perp's route, but the opposite way. Watch this though. Watch how many stops we make along the way. So I think it would be this street, and it's so easy to speed through. But houses out here, you know, pretty long driveways as well. You know, so you're kind of off the radar going through a lot of these houses too. They're similar to Nancy's. We're probably going to lose connection going through here. Let's see, is it right or left? Right or left? Straight. We go straight. I don't know where this takes me through though. The goal is to get to First. I think this was the street, yeah, because it's all the way through. I think this was the street that just travels all the way through. No stops so far. Green light so far. Not a single stop sign. We haven't went in through any lights at all. You know, we haven't went through any intersections with no cameras, so we're off the radar. Okay. Still no stop signs. It's telling me to go right, but I'm gonna go left. I mean, I'm gonna continue through. I'm not gonna go left. I'm gonna continue taking this street all the way through and see where it takes me out. I might have should have went a right there. I'm not sure. But I think this is the street that I took last time that takes you all the way through Oracle. Yeah. No stops, straight through. Still no stops. Not a single stop. The goal is to get to First. We just went through neighborhood to neighborhood. All right, now we finally got a stop sign coming up. I think, yeah, so here we go. 4 minutes? We started at what time? I don't know, because I had to backtrack. 3 minutes. One stop.
intersections. Alright, I can always go back in time. We're on 1st Street. So now we're on 1st. 1 stop, 2 stops. Now it's the 2nd stop. 2 miles away from Nancy's now.
No lights.
No lights. No cameras. We're off the radar. So it's taking me, which is I should have went right because it's taking me to. I turned the wrong way. I should have really went right because now it's taking me to Orange Grove. So can't answer that right now. So the goal was to get to Via Entrada from 1st Ave. So I made the wrong turn. That was my fault. But the goal is to get to Via Entrada. That's the street that leads down to. I think it leads to Zarella. You know, it goes to Cresta. All that good stuff. And I think I've actually could have just kept going through here. And I think this is, what is it, Rust something? I think this turns into Via Entrada. Is this Via Entrada? Are we on Via Entrada? No, this is Camino de... What's that? I'm headed back right now. So now it's telling me to go left. So the goal was to go through the neighborhood without going through any lights. 2 stop signs from Eddie and Tomaso's on the way here. I would always take that way. You know, if I'm going to pick my mom up or whoever, I would always take that way because I mean it beats going through a whole bunch of traffic easily. So it messed up my route, but it's okay because I could always edit and fix the route. Perhaps I would have turned right and do the math, but it's all right because I'm gonna do this route again because I want to learn this route myself for someone who knows it, how long it would really take them. Yeah, it took me out Orange Grove. Yeah, I gotta learn the route. This is not the right way I wanted to go. But either way, I still went through no lights. So that street, I didn't go down far enough. I should have went down to Via Entrada. So it's taking me the wrong way. But you get what I'm saying. But I gotta go, because last time we went through the neighborhood, so I made the wrong turn. I know I did. But either way, this is still not gonna take me through any intersections. Popping me back out through Orange Grove, no lights, no nothing. It's gonna pop me back onto Zarella. And then I'll be going down Zarella, I think, up until Camino Escalante, which is gonna take me through to Nancy's house. But that's just how easily you can avoid, you know, all of the traffic lights without being on any cameras. But we'll do it right the next time because I missed all my turns. I missed one of my turns, and that turn was supposed to be Via Entrada, but instead I turned too early. So just up there is it's going to be Skyline. Because right now we're on Orange Grove. So now we're on Zarella. There's the church right here. Many routes that you can take. Many routes without lights. Okay, I'm not going to turn your lights on. I can't see. He was blinding me. It's usually the oil change and air those tires. You can look the symbol up online. Sometimes those lights that you see on mean that system no longer works. So that's what's happening. Actually, the tires are all pretty much new. But unfortunately, the lights don't work anymore. And then the maintenance required light is for an oil change. You guys need an oil change. And the other light, the red one you see, is the seatbelt. And then there's one blue next to the green one. That's gonna be the lights that are on, plus the brights. A lot of lights on, right? Woo! There is mice everywhere around here. Just going through the street. There is this. I mean, this is the time that these things are out. But if you live in this neighborhood, that you leave your door open, there's no doubt in my mind these people have mice. I can't imagine the houses around here that have mice. I could just see these mice running across the street, probably getting ran over all the time. But anyways, that's just how easy it is. I had to show you guys. That's how easy it is to go from, from Annie and Tomasos to Annie's, and then also going back. So we'll pick a day one of these days, and we'll go from here to there and there and back, just so you can see how easy it is. I gotta learn this route I've been thinking of. That is a possibility. I'm not saying that it's a fact or they did that, but it's just a route that will kind of make you think. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Much love. I appreciate you guys chiming in with me. I'll talk to you guys all later. Much love, folks.